a second. Are you a flat earther?
Welcome everybody to another Drunk News Report. We have lots of fun for you tonight. We're doing like a spooky episode for Halloween or the season.
Wholesome Midwestern boy that you wanna bring home to your mama. Even though I bring you joy, baby, I'm not the toy you wanna play with at night. Too many things I've seen. Too many people and places I've been. I'm thinking about doing those things I shouldn't be doing. Something I've never done before. I want something to
fuck me up.
Need somebody to
fuck me up.
Everyone feels like it.
Fuck me up.
I'm that little hayseed that you know from somewhere south of Chicago. Where do I go from here? The path that just ain't clear. So I wanna leave it all behind. Where I might go and get drunk and stoned. Cause it's better than being on the crazy. If I never come back, wherever I end up at is where I was supposed to be. I want something to
fuck me up.
Need somebody to
just fuck me up.
You know just what I mean.
Just fuck me up. Fuck me up.
Need somebody to
just fuck me up.
Everyone feels like it.
Fuck me up. Okay, let's see if I can do this in time. I'm gonna have to find the people's intros in an interesting way, so let's see if this works before this song ends. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. So, oops. What is the next one? Hold on. Okay, we'll go through a little bit of this first. I just gotta find something right quick. Just give me a second, everybody, and then we'll begin.
Here we are in the middle of our existential reckoning. Long ago we
I should just make a playlist that I can just play for some of these intro things, but it's okay. Eventually I'll get it done. Give me just 1 second. I almost got it already.
Sovereign.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Nope, stop.
Charge our command and means trade it all for bread and
Okay, we'll try this. You all know what to do when you see that in the side chat. I'm sure it's already taken care of, so I don't need to. So we'll go ahead and stop this, and then you get to see my ugly mug way too large for anyone's liking. I can't believe we got hit that quick with sex bots. Sweet score. That means we're doing something right, right? Okay, anyways, I hope it's not that choppy. I was trying to do a bunch of things in the background, trying to get things ready so that I could introduce our guests. And the first one we're going to introduce is...
Mama!
Oh, Mama.
Uh-oh.
How are you doing, Mama?
I'm doing good. It didn't want to play, did it?
It played for me. Did it not play for everyone?
It didn't play for me. It didn't play on the StreamYard anyway.
Okay.
I don't know about the stream.
Hopefully my computer will start
Yeah.
catching up.
Mama!
Oh, Mama.
Did it
There
work that
goes.
time?
It worked
Okay,
that time
sweet.
on StreamYard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so my computer should be catching up now. Let's see. I'm gonna give it just a couple more seconds, and then we'll bring in the next
Okay.
guest that we have. Because the way that I'm gonna do the intros is a little different because I don't have them all saved properly. So the next person we're bringing in is...
Some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
And there
Yes,
is Far Brainless.
Yes, I guess you're right. For me, it did play though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why I just had to let my computer catch up, and then it did the things it's
What,
supposed
you put
to.
ketchup on your computer?
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Tasty that way.
and some salsa, and I love
Yeah,
computer
you-
chips.
Yeah, you gotta love the computer.
Gosh darn it! Thank you, Harry, for reporting. Yeah, thank you, Mama. Thank you.
We're not
Okay,
calling
so-
for a mass report,
No.
or are we?
Reported the bot.
Yeah, just report.
So the next intro is this one, and we have to do it this way because I haven't figured out how to download it exactly yet. But that's
I
okay.
don't know
It's
which
okay.
one it is.
Yeah. So here we go.
Please come out of there.
Are you talking to me?
Is that a dildo in your pocket?
No, I'm just happy to see you.
Hey, I've heard that one.
I just
Every shoplifter makes that same joke.
this is my
So there we go for our lovely Vila. How are you doing?
Fila.
I'm good, thanks. And Global Mums one played for me the first time, so it must have just been on her side, not
Maybe
yours.
it was on my side. Yeah, it just kind of
Okay.
started. in the
Yeah,
top.
Well, don't
last
worry,
time
your
when my
computer's
computer was
alright.
glitchy. Yeah, last time when my
StreamYard's-
computer was glitchy, also a lot of shit didn't play for me.
Yeah, mine's
Okay,
done that
okay.
before, so it's not on your side, don't worry.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
for some
Super
reason it's not
Ghost.
showing. It's not showing me this.
He's a
Love you, Super
sweetheart.
Ghost.
Super Ghost is.
Yes.
Well, but also a bastard.
Yeah,
A
when he's
bastard.
not, yeah.
That's just like a typical Brit.
Okay. Well, we're gonna
Really
We're gonna
nice,
have-
but a bit of a dickhead.
Yeah.
we're gonna do it this way, so it's gonna be weird for a second. But here's our last intro.
From the east, and I am hoping that you will give my message on the square for the sake of the widow's son.
Okay. So there's that one
Is that cunt here as well?
for
Ooh.
our widow son.
Well,
Hey,
thanks, Brainless.
dude.
Fuck you too, buddy.
He knows I love him.
Yes, indeed. Good to see everyone.
Yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you, hon.
Yes, glad you can make it for this very, very interesting drunk news report, because we have stuff to go over that may make people want to puke in their pants or puke from their mouth or other things, because the topics are very interesting. And let's see, let's go to what people are saying. And it looks like the Museum of Death is going to be it. But what we're going to do is we're going to give you all a little bit of time first. And we're going to show something really fast, and then we'll get into it. We're going to show just a little bit of me performing right quick, just to wait. So everybody, if you have not voted in the poll, please vote in the poll.
He's not an attention whore. That's why he's showing footage of him performing.
Yeah.
No,
Exactly.
he's not an attention whore. He's just a whore.
I'm a complete whore.
But I love him.
For
I love
sure.
him dearly. Shit.
Oh, me too.
Yes.
He's
We
the
all
best
love
attention
Slim.
whore that
If
I've
you
ever
don't-
met.
You know what?
That's right.
If I'll go ahead and say this, if you don't love Slim, then fuck you. That's what I gotta say.
Thank you.
No, I won't fuck anybody that doesn't love Slim.
Well, fuck you anyway, buddy.
Okay, I'll bend over.
I'm sure you will. That's right, bitch.
I'm just trying to pick. Well, this one is this one's from Zombie Fest, so it's technically that theme. So we'll go with this one.
It's technically that theme.
The Halloween
wanna get
theme.
Yeah, I know, but
so we just had someone else pop in. Who?
Pooping.
Yay! Oh gosh, darn it! I forgot to.
Mango.
Hey, Mango, what's up?
Damn it! I forgot I have a freaking. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I have an intro for you. Hold on. Let me double check this. I think I made an intro for you, and my dumbass just forgot. Hold on. Give me a second.
It should just be me going, Mango.
Mango.
Sounds like a superhero.
Oh, I made it even funnier than that if I actually finished it. So let me just check.
Yeah, because you said you were working on it, so.
Yeah.
Like, certain people deserve a bit more attention to put.
Yeah, I didn't finish it yet, but it will be. Mango involved is all I have to say. So it will be there soon. I will have an intro. Same with Security Monitor Lizard. Like I didn't finish. Wait, hold on. Let me double check. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this video, and then I'm gonna look through and make sure that I have the thingies. So we're just gonna play this right quick. While we get more people in here, because some people said they will be here, and just gets more people involved. And when they click on to watch the stream and they see my weird ass, they're going to stay at least for a couple minutes. So at least we'll get a couple clicks and views just from that. So let's do this right quick.
Clicks and views and shit.
And then maybe later we'll show some videos from the events that I used to do that were horror themed and or Halloween themed. So we'll go with this for right now.
Candles raise my desire.
I always love that song.
That sounds good.
No more reason to stay. Freezing, feeling, breathing.
Oh my.
Oh my. Giggity.
Anybody need to craft something? Because I got some wood. Are you fucking your nose with?
Yeah, I am.
Look,
that's
pink
chicken.
shade here.
my shade by the moonlight. Why my thoughts aren't so clear. Demons dreaming, breathe in, and coming back again.
I was thinking, like, your chest seems emptier in that video.
I'm not the one who's so far away when I feel the snake bite enter my veins. Never did I wanna be here again, and I don't remember why I came. I'm not the one who's so far away when I feel the snake bite enter my veins. Never did I wanna be here again, and I don't remember why I came. So far away when I feel the snake bite enter my veins. Never did I wanna be here again, and I don't remember why I came.
I'm not the one who's so far away.
I feel the snake bite enter my veins. Never did I wanna be here again, and I don't remember why I came.
Definitely a good song choice considering all the stuff you do, like traps.
I couldn't hear you, Mango, but ask after. It's so loud in my ear right now.
So far away.
Play another song. I'm not done yet.
Interesting.
Lost that thing as well.
Yeah, that's kind of what it comes from, Harry.
And I can feel the same.
The ones that hang them from their penises and swing them. Yeah.
That might
All
be
right.
one. That might be one of my favorite typo songs. It's so fucking. Just gives me chills. Just the piano. I just love a good piano and like that. Just that intro.
You love a good pianist?
Some people might have noticed that I liked it.
No, I think he just loves a good peanut.
That's what I'm saying. He loves a good
that,
pianist.
that too.
Exactly.
Hey, I didn't see him staple it.
Yes. So everybody say hello to Demon.
Hey, Demon.
Demon,
Hi, Demon.
motherfucker, what's up?
We got the Harry Warp.
Harry.
We got our sex chat bots in the
Hey,
house
chatbot.
too.
Nice to see you back. It's been a while.
yeah. Thanks for being here. We got the Sydneys.
Hey, Sydney.
And that looks like everybody. If there's anybody, the Super Ghost is here as well.
Yeah, I can't just forget him.
Yes. So if there's anybody else here in the Side to My Chats that wants to join, go ahead and let us know. I did get sent something for Mango, so we have the temporary
intro for today, Mango.
Yeah, it's
Mango.
for today, just for today. So here we go.
That's about as close as it gets right there.
It's still not as good as Mango.
No,
of course not. But that is.
But it's funny because there's another one where there's like a guy spills a plate and it's the same person laughing. There's a few of them. I think she does. She does a whole bunch.
All right. So if
Aww, are they making fun of you?
That's fine.
We
I make fun of myself
because we love.
I don't know if it's making
remember
fun per
was it
se.
Super Ghost that said it the other day? There's just one. There's nobody that makes more fun of brainless than brainless.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, if I make fun of you, it means I love you.
We all
exception.
We definitely all poke fun at each other or in each
Oh,
other
yeah.
with each other. Or...
I mean, what is it? Real friends say stuff that will make you punch your enemy.
There you go. There you go.
I will punch your neighbor. Oh. Or relatives.
Hey, the fact that my neighbor is my enemy is just coincidental, okay?
That's right. That's right.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
There's
It's
no
not
relation
my
to
fault
reality.
she chose to live near me.
Okay, and so I almost have ready. I have it ready. When the next guest comes in here, their intro is ready. Mango's yours. I had to I wanted to download from a different site, and I wanted to add thingies to it. So it's like mangoes are going to be falling, and then somebody's making a mango shake. And then it says like mango in like the middle. And
Mango.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be so funny when I actually make your intro because it's gonna be made instead of like most people's. We just picked things from, but I could not find a mango clip or something from a movie or a cartoon that I could identify completely with you.
Yeah.
So until I find that, I do have this fun thing where like somebody's making a mango smoothie and.
Oh man, should have found some images of the spicy mango tacos.
Oh, that would have been great. And like somebody pouring like salsa on it or like, something on it. And yeah, that would have been great. I'll have to go to Fuzzy's Tacos and order one and then like, make a video out of it.
Hey, Captain. Tiny Captain's
Captain.
here.
Hey, Captain, motherfucker, what's up?
So, you know what we have to do? Hold on. You know what we have to do for Captain, even though he's not here?
Make it happen, Captain.
Cheese and rice. I'm so stupid. I can't believe I'm like, but I love all these intros for everybody. It like makes it so much more fun to bring you all in now. And that's one of the other things that we're trying to do, at least with this channel, is we're adding in all this extra stuff. Like,
wait a second, are you a flat earther?
No. So while we're doing things, we like to have the fun betweens to make it a little bit more interactive or make it a little bit more fun. And Mango, have you seen this yet? So I made a piece.
It's goddamn beets and rice.
It's beets and rice.
Oh, Slim, did you get a chance to download that video that we were watching earlier to clip that one part out?
No, I haven't gotten that yet. Somebody remind me. I'll try to remember about that because that was a great clip. So yeah, I've been having fun lately with some of these things. Okay,
if
so
you sent me a link, I can probably get it out.
So yeah, it was the last Everson, and it was like 2 minutes in or something like that. In a minute we can do that, or we can do that once we get done with this.
Right.
So if you have not voted in the poll yet, please make a vote. Then you're a cunt. It looks like 40% as of right now. Museum of fucking cunt. 40% Museum of Death. 30 Cult of Weird, 20 Cockroach and Milk, and Bigfoot is 10. I thought the order was going to be a lot different, but that's exactly why we do these polls. I'd like you to be on my poll. I mean, to vote on my poll.
Get
never
on
mind.
Slim's poll now.
Yeah, get on.
Oh, we'll probably all fit
Get on
on
the
it.
poll, damn it.
Get on the poll.
I'm not sure if I can take it, if I can completely take it. No.
Well, you better get
Well-
to learning, boy.
Well, Cookie, when she was young, she learned how to work the pole. That's all I gotta say. Okay, so
She perfected how to do the poll. Mm-hmm.
She taught all of the strippers how to work the pole.
Oh, yeah.
She's OG pole worker. So it looks like we're just gonna be at this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end the poll. So if somebody will remember, after the Museum of Death, Cult of Weird, Cockroach Milk, and then Bigfoot Presence.
If you, when you end it, I get it in the side chat, and I'll copy it to a text file.
Perfect. So let's go to the first one, and it would be
Just 10 votes. Come on, losers.
There's a lot of things been going on recently, so we've been getting a lot of less people watching, and I don't know if it's my timing but people have been going live a bunch around this time or having streams. So whatevers. I do this to hang out with all of you and for the people that want to hang out with us to do it. It's not to like get numbers or make money or blah, blah, yakety schmackety and stuff and things and stuff. So speaking of that, devil, let's go to our first thing, which is the Museum of Death. And the reason that I really wanted to talk about this was because it is in San Diego and it's where I grew up. So we would go as teenagers to this all the time. We'd get take acid or take drugs and, get high, stoned, drunk, and we'd go just walk through the Museum of Death. And it is fucking insane. And so this will kind of give you an idea of how crazy it is. Just the headline says, House of Skeletons, the Museum of Death staff keep a bizarre tally of people who have vomited or passed out during the tour.
I think are they back open because they were renovating?
Yeah, they were closed for a couple years.
They were closed
I think.
And we're going to move location, renovate. Because my daughter wanted to go there, and we were planning a trip down to LA, and to go see it. And she's like, they're closed down right now.
Oh, so this is the New Orleans one. Sorry.
Okay, there's one in New Orleans and there's one in LA. That's
Yeah,
LA is
yeah.
what I'm thinking of that was closed down.
Yeah.
and They moved it or something.
Yeah. So I think
more of
there's-
those places.
Yeah, I think there may be 3 around the country. I'm not 100% sure, but anyways, because I have a affinity for the weird, I used to love going to this place, even though they had weird, crazy, screwed up presentations of stuff. But it was fun for being a weirdo. So anyways, the Museum of Death in Louisiana is an unusual place to visit, and the staff therefore need to keep track of visitors who vomit or pass out when seeing the odd attractions. The museum displays a wide variety of art and artifacts surrounding the subjects of death, and this has nothing to do with the Museum of Death. It's just a fat dog and a news report.
Right.
That was not associated with that at all. Just to let everybody know.
And the baby with the dog also not associated.
Yeah, this is nothing to do with the news article.
Look, those could be mascots for all you know.
Right.
Sure.
The world's most notorious serial killers, baby and dog.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These two are
dog on the loose.
They're a duo
They're
on the run right now.
Yeah, they're on the run right now.
Serial
They're
killing.
wanted. If you see this baby and this dog, please call police. Do not try to apprehend. They may be armed and dangerous. Oh,
The baby's diaper is loaded for a
Oh my
different
God,
reason.
Loaded, yeah.
Stewie and Brian from Family Guy.
Oh yeah, those are dangerous.
God damn it! Yes. So, anyways, the house, the museum houses creepy artifacts of famous serial killers like John Wayne Gacy, among others. The Louisiana-based attraction is not a place for the faint-of-hearted, and some are likely to have a bad reaction to what they're seeing. I'm gonna just say this right quick before, like, again, I don't know this specific one, but the one that we had in Southern California, they had like a Hitler part. And like it was Dr.
Oh,
Death, and he was like
okay.
changing people's eyes or whatever, or like slitting people
yeah,
open.
Mengele, that guy, dude.
Yeah, and then like John Wayne Gacy like had him like filleting people while they had like who's the person who had the lampshade made out of human skin?
That was Leatherface. Was that not?
So that
no.
Fuck.
So was that that wasn't Ramirez. Ramirez.
Who was it? No, it wasn't Ramirez.
Ed Gein.
Ed Gein. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Right.
Yeah, so they had like him, and he like was flaying open people and like cutting them apart while there were like the furniture around, and like literally there were like crazy murder scenes that these things house. That's why they say like they show artifacts from the famous this person or that person, and then they usually have a scene around it. So like it's fucking crazy. Okay, so reportedly there have been a number of instances where visitors pass out or vomit seeing the exhibits, per the Daily Star. I don't know how reputable the Daily Star is, so just take that with a grain of salt because I don't know if they're reputable. Oh, cool. There is a thingy-mabobber down, a video, it looks like, or at least photos. So anyways, visitors see things such as Dr. Death. That's who, Jack Kevorkian, the euthanasia
He was
machine.
assisted living. Yeah, he did the assisted suicide.
It's the world, but I have a Kevorkian scarf around my neck. Sorry. Furby the squirrel. They have a little squirrel called Pilsy.
Yeah.
And it was a dark, morbid cartoon. The girl's in hospital after having tried to commit self-delete.
Yeah.
And the pilled up squirrel just comes in, and they're talking about, it's like, picks up a arm cuff, and it's like, puts it on, starts choking it. Hey, it's one of the Kevorkian scarves. What? How sad is the world, but I have a Kevorkian scarf around my neck. Yeah.
If you don't know what she's speaking about, we'll reference it later. Somebody share the reference to that cartoon. Is it a cartoon or is it? Yeah, it's a cartoon. Yeah,
it's a web cartoon by Will Press.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know it's on the webs instead of instead of
like
the TV.
It's like 15 years old and it's still going.
Foamy the squirrel. I love Foamy.
Yes. Yeah. There we go. So okay, so besides seeing the euthanasia machine, you can see genuine human bones and taxidermy. While speaking to National Geographic, Scott Healy, the curator of the New Orleans collection, said people open up and ask questions. He said, when you walk through and see real things attached to these stories, it becomes personal. Adding the reason the museum kind of started was the lack of education in the death society or death in our society as a taboo nature, as being inquisitive to it. Although I guess it's more death orientated, where Ripley's Believe It or Not was not 100% towards death. And then also the Mutter Museum is very much critiqued towards death. So let's see. There's only one photo here that I can see. So let's go ahead and we'll do this for just a second. So there's like eyeballs in a jar, and there's other body parts in jars and things like that. So you'll see that, but then there was like curio cabinets full of scenes. And I would like to hope they kind of, so this is the one that I knew of. So the Museum of Death was established in June 1995 in San Diego by J.D. Healy and Catherine blah blah blahs yakety schmackety. The museum's goal being to make people happy to be alive from seeing death. I'm just adding that in. Started as a hobby, founder and his wife. They would write to serial killers they were interested in, and then they shared the artwork they received once a year at a specialist show.
That's actually really cool. Like,
yeah.
They just wrote up serial killers, and they were like, "Oh, hey, here, have some information."
Yeah, exactly. And then them making these things, like, I know it's morbid as fuck, but like it's interesting to some of us. Like, I'm really interested in
My
murderers and
daughter's
serial
wanting,
killers, and you know,
yeah, my daughter's wanting to get into like forensics, and so for her, it's interesting, to
yeah,
learn that side of
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
That's what I used to want to be when I was a kid. I wanted
Yeah.
to be a forensic psychologist. I wanted to like figure out why these killers did these things.
Yeah.
Like, it's so fascinating to me what makes these people tick. Like, what
And
is
then-
in their head.
And then I also dated a couple of people that worked in the mortuary. So either they were assistant, or they were the embalmer, or they were my brain can't think of what the name of that profession is. But I dated, yeah, there we go. I dated a couple morticians, and then people working in the industry or studying in the industry and stuff. Because to me, that's very, very interesting. I don't want to really see dead bodies firsthand and see inside of people. That's why, like, I didn't get into being a vet. I was going to be a veterinarian, but like seeing the inside of things and then watching things die in front of me is very, very difficult. But I love the interest in being around it or seeing like things that happened in history and why they did, or what people did with, like, I understand, like, when you go hunting, you figure out how to like dismember a complete deer or an animal, right?
Right.
I can understand psycho people wanting to go, oh, well, human is going to be the next best thing, or that is the like ultimate goal, kind of like Predator, right? So like I can see somebody being like, oh, I can do all these things that I can do with a deer or a bear or whatever, and turn them into things, which a lot of people have done, or whatever. We're not going to get into like all the crazy things that serial killers have done with people's bodies once they've acquired them and had them in their homes, because we could go on for years. So anyways, let's see, various artworks of killers and others. It also includes films regarding autopsies, as well as explicit photographs of crime victims. So like, yeah, literally you go into this thing and you're just like, it's crazy how much you get confronted with death in so many different ways. It's really, really trippy. If you're not ready for it, it can be very, very like triggering. But if you know that you're gonna go see a bunch of weird, crazy shit, but it's just weird the way that they present it, because it is like almost a mind fuck. You walk out of there going, what the fuck did I just see? For the first time. So a room is filled exclusively with taxidermy of various types of animals. A museum created the Heaven's Gate mass suicide, which also has the original beds. Yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
Most significant addition to the museum is the head of, I'm going to say Henry Landru. Sorry. Henry Landru. Which I don't know.
Also known as the Bluebeard of Gambay.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Gambay.
Gambay was a French serial killer.
Okay, so French serial killer. Okay, between December 1915 and January 1919, he murdered at least 7 women in the village of that word.
Gambay.
Okay. I hate butchering other people's languages and words. So I mean,
no problem.
I'd rather be a dumbass and just say I don't know how to pronounce the word than me butcher the fuck out of it. So anyways, Landru also murdered at least 3 other women and a young man at a house he rented in. See, I'm not going to ever say that right. Villeneuve?
In a town, 35 kilometers northwest, a town.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I'd rather not butcher it than just. But anyways, so from 1914 to 1950, so like 1 year, but he did have between 1915 to 1919. So he was one for a couple years, and like that's kind of like a span of most serial killers.
That's like 4 years right there. Shoot.
Yeah. Most of the time they only like murder for a couple years because
or 3, a little over 3.
Most of them are fucking egomaniacs, megalomaniacs, or whatever the fuck, and they want to get caught. They did it for recognition. They want look at that thing. Anyways, they want to get caught. You know what I'm saying?
It's like they want to get caught, but they also like because they space out the murders the way that they do. They love the chase and they love seeing people talk about them.
Yeah, they want to be in the media.
So there's a big difference between serial killer and mass murderer. Mass murderer kills many people
for no reason.
Anyone.
They don't.
Serial
and they don't care.
Killers have a fixed way they do it.
An ideal.
They have a certain way they do it.
Yeah, so they will go for only women college age in the case of one serial killer because his mum was more obsessed with the girls that she taught at college than him. Things like this. So they actually have this whole regime they do with killing, and then it goes. So the first kill is always the biggest thrill, right? Normally they end up masturbating afterwards or something like that. So there's ejaculate on the scene because they get so
turned on.
Turned on. There's so many chemicals going in their body.
Yeah, of course.
They never get the same thrill again as the first kill, and that's why serial killers get worse and worse and worse and worse as it goes on because they are trying to get that first thrill again. It's like a drug addiction. You never get that first high again. Never. You will never chase that high because it won't happen.
Yeah, Vila.
That's how it is with them.
Yeah, it's just like chasing a high, or it's just like when you begin doing a fetish for the first time, or getting into a kink or something like that. Usually the first time you do it, you're just like, oh my God, this is fucking amazing. And then you're always trying to then your hole just expands larger and larger and larger, just trying to fit more things inside of there so that you can get back to where you felt the first time. And then all of a sudden you just blow out a hole and
shorter. So the distance between the first killing and the second killing, the increments get shorter and shorter and shorter because they're chasing that high still. It's again addiction. It's very tricky because sometimes they want to be caught because they want to stop, but they can't stop because again, addiction. They are addicted. How do you get help with an addiction?
And that's what we were talking about behind the scenes in Discord just earlier. You can fake a bunch of crap and you don't actually have to do things, and you should be able to get kind of the joy. So you can fake doing things. That's what we do with a lot of performances, or you don't have to kill the person. You can just do blood play, right? I mean, there are safe ways to play with people and get somewhat of the satisfaction of doing.
Depends on the person.
I don't know because I don't have that in me 100%. I know what you mean. I don't want to harm people exactly, but you get me in a dungeon with a sub and they keep asking for it. I'm just going to keep pushing them until they say the safe word, right. You get a bratty sub and you're like, we're going to go until you fucking say stop. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they want. And that's the same thing. Like instead of actually ending somebody's life, you can literally get somebody who will pay you money to do those things to them. Literally, I can get paid money to tie people up, put them in a corner, duct tape them, and not pay attention to them for 4 hours. Well, I don't need to go and actually do that to somebody who doesn't want it. I literally can find somebody who wants to do that exact thing and get paid
but I
money.
think there's also people that get a kick out of doing it to people that don't want it.
No, I know. I get that aspect, but literally, you can.
It's not ideal fixal, but I think something that has got lost in translation a lot is some people don't just do it as a power play or something like that. It is because it is a sexual fetish, and that can be relieved by going to these places that are now widely known about, where people are into the other side of it. Like you have people that have rape fetishes as the assaulter and the victim.
Yeah.
Now, if they are consensually in a fetish environment, they can play their little hearts out.
Yes.
And that's one side of it. There are people that it is all about dominance and it's about hurting.
Yeah.
And like that's the one we're trying to get people to acknowledge. And it's not just, men have got a hard on, so they need to stick it somewhere wet.
No,
because that's where we get victim blaming. But
because if that was the case, you could just find a wet hole like in a brick or something, and they could just fuck that. But no,
probably a brick that's going to.
I do have to say though, where I live, we just had someone get caught for being a serial killer in my area.
Oh,
and
wow.
they were shooting people of, I believe, Hispanic heritage and homeless, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure exactly, but it was something like that. There was a certain criteria that they were killing.
Yeah, that's normally what it is with a serial killer, not a mass murderer.
And they're doing it in isolated areas, so I didn't feel that terrible when I went out, because I knew. It was very specific in how they were.
And just remember, if somebody asks to give you a needle to shoot up, just say no.
Yeah, just say no.
Don't take it.
Yep. Just say no.
Needles are bad. Okay.
They're bad. Okay.
Drugs are bad.
Okay.
Heroin
Okay.
is
So,
bad. Okay.
so what was the next thingy-mabobber on the list?
Oh, I put the list in the private chat.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Thank you.
Mango.
Cult
of the Weird. Sweet.
30%.
Actually, shit, that just made me think of something.
What?
On the side of fetishism and things, because we were talking earlier in the Discord, someone was saying how, again, if they went to these fetish nights, what would happen? Would it be different? Well, a lot of the serial killers are known for targeting sex workers because they have a lot of sexual dysfunction.
Yeah.
Oh my god, okay. I thought StreamYards had closed. I just knocked a button. Oh my god.
Oh no.
A new window popped up and I thought I'd closed StreamYards until I heard your voice. So a lot of them have sexual dysfunction for whatever reason. If they actually went to a fetish night where they could do the weird and kinky shit, would there be a difference? Because when they're with sex workers, they generally look down on them because they're paying them to be there. If there was someone that is willingly with them doing this weird shit, or is like, yeah, I don't mind doing the kinky shit, as opposed to a sex worker that may freak out like, what the fuck are you doing? Because that's not what they signed up for. They signed up for regular sex,
Yeah.
That would be, by context, then they started to assault them because that is not what they consented to going into it. Whereas if you've gone with someone who is in a fetish environment and says like, yes, you can piss on me, you can do that weird shit, whatever, don't care. Would there be much of a difference or not?
Well,
or is there too much emphasis placed on the power of like sexual therapy, and that like relieving that side of yourself helps bleed into your personal life?
It might help if you start early enough. Like if you've
hold on.
crossed that border, I'm not sure it will.
Yeah.
No. You know why? Because they actually play the fuck out of it. I thought I was killing somebody multiple times because of their acting. They literally act the fuck out of it. It's not play. Like, I thought I was killing people a couple times when we went through choking scenes or other scenes. Like, literally, they fucking pretended like they were being massively hurt. And you stop and you're like, what the fuck? And then they're like, no, I'm playing. Come on. No, harder. And you're like, they're like, I didn't say safe word. Okay. The only thing is, if they don't stop, that's the problem. Is if you were in a scene with somebody, that's the reason why I said go to a fetish dungeon, because there's multiple people who are watching you. You have the dungeon master and you have their other people. And so if you're doing a scene with them or around them, then they can stop it as well. And that's their other safety catch net thingy bobber that we're talking about, to make sure there isn't harm going on. Because like literally, I don't need to reiterate it again. Like literally there were times where I thought I like beat the fuck out of somebody and hurt them really horribly. And I stopped and they're like, no, stop, keep punching me in the face. And I'm like, wait, what? You know, like, oh crap, you actually want this. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and like sex dungeons, they also have that fallback of oh hey, we have people here that are trained to help you with aftercare. We have people here that are going to make sure that, you know, you use that safe word, you get all of the attention and care and good vibes that you need. And I don't think a serial killer would put themselves into a dungeon like scenario, because when that safe word is called, when the scene is stopped, they don't get the satisfaction that they had been searching for, because they know it's an act, they know it's over and done.
Yeah, but
and that's assuming anybody that has
what I say, like that if you start with that when you feel that need, then it might be enough. But if you've crossed the boundary of actually becoming a killer, then it will never be enough for you.
Yeah, no, totally,
but that's also assuming that people like that have access to a sex dungeon and know about them first.
Yeah,
a lot of them don't.
That's true. That's true.
That's why we're trying to talk about it here. And
right.
Maybe that
also begs the question, though, would they use that as a stalking ground, so to speak, where they can lull unsuspecting victims into thinking it's fetish play and have them not fight back, so to speak?
Well, yes, exactly. But the major thing. Well, hold on. The major thing we push at these events and dinners, and we do other kinds of things to introduce new people to fetishes or to dungeons in different places, is do not play with somebody that you do not know. Make sure that you have a lasting relationship with them. You actually feel comfortable. You know that they've been in the scene for a while. You talk to their subs or the people they already work with, and make sure, like, any new dom that comes into the scene, they don't actually get into the scene. You have to sit on the side for like a month or two, and you don't get to actually play or do things for a while until you can show us that you know what you're doing. You have to take classes and go through different things to actually get to certain places. But again, what I'm trying to push is trying to do safe play, getting people to play safe and not harm other people with their whatever's going on in their head. And the other thing that we've done in the past is I have counseled single men, single women, and couples through their fetishes, because I've had people while working in the industry, people going, why do I like diaper play? You know, like I don't, it seems weird to me, even though they are into it and they found somebody else to do it, but they're like, why do I want to be put in a crib and da-da-da? So we have to go through their past, and we like walk them through things, and we like talk to them, and you kind of find out something. Most likely it was trauma in their past, which is horrible, but you walk them through the incidents and then make it so they feel safer playing that way safely instead of going outside the boundaries. You give them a reason to facilitate those feelings and make it palatable for them to be safe with it. And I don't know about a serial killer. I can't tell you. I've never had anybody who said they want to murder people actually. And I tried to talk them through it. I had people come up to me, be like, I want to cut the crap out of people. You know, I want to like take knives and cut people up, not exactly kill, but you know. And I was like, oh, well, there's knife play and there's blood play. I mean, you can do things. You just have to understand how to do it and be safe. And most of those people go, I don't want to actually harm people, but I do want to facilitate these fantasies. So I don't know. Let's keep blowing on, because we've been going for like a million years.
Like also, as you said, like they need to know about the dungeons before they can go there. Like, hell,
I know, and that's why we're trying.
Slim, I did not know that those things existed.
Yes, and that's why
I was that vanilla.
Yeah, and that's why we're trying to make it more public, and that's one of the major PSAs that we go through on this channel. That's why we have the Slim and Queen's Dungeon and other things. We are trying to get people to understand there are other ways to go about these, because I understand having weird fetishes and not knowing what to do with them and feeling very upset and very weird. and thinking I'm completely insane by thinking certain things or wanting certain things, put up certain things or put in and out, or me wanting to put things in and out of certain things, until I found the fetish communities that said, here's the connection to these certain things. And this is how you go properly. And like we say about getting any kind of body augmentation or surgery or whatever, do the research, go talk to the people, make sure you're familiar with them, make sure you're comfortable with them. Not just right off the bat, but keep hanging out with them, keep talking with them, go to different social events with them. Really quick, I'm just going to promote fetlife.com. If anybody's interested in trying to get into the fetish community, go there. But once again, be very, very careful. As soon as you add yourself, 20 people are going to try to add you and they're going to try to talk to you. Those are the people you do not talk to.
Oh, huge thing. If you are a female that is sub-brat, if you're a male that is sub-brat, if you meet someone that claims that they are a dom and they tell you that you didn't earn aftercare, they are not a real dom. They are using you. Get out.
Yeah, that's not.
Warn
that's not.
everyone.
Yeah. There's always aftercare. There's always pre, during, and post care.
Yeah.
You always are going to need aftercare if your dom did it correctly.
Like before, you talk about your red, yellow, green. Greens are everything that's okay. Yellows are I don't know. Reds are hard no. I do not want to do no. If they ever try to push you on a yellow, fuck off, go. If they do a red, police. That's rape.
Yeah.
You did not consent to that red. You did not consent. You said, no, I do not want that. That is sexual assault. Fuck them. They are not a dom. They are a piece of shit.
Yeah. And we're really good, at least in the areas that I work in, to get those people kicked out very, very fast. So really fast, that website lets you put all of those things on there. Your kinks, your semi, and then your hard nose. And so you can go on there and you can post no photos of yourself. You can post a gazillion. If you want to see me naked a gazillion and a half times in weird fetishes, go on there and look up Slim Cyborg and you'll see my dumbass doing all kinds of fucking silly, crazy fetishes is what I will say. I've been in the scene since I was a minnow in the pond. Is the best way I'm going to put it. So let's keep blowing on with this. Can I get Mama to begin reading
I
this?
can't right now. You got to give me. I'm doing something.
Sure. No worries. So if somebody will just right quick until I get back, just so I can grab another beer.
Okay. Do you want to move it down a little bit in case I? There you go. Okay.
No. Oh, what am I doing?
So,
I'm dumb.
So the title is, let's just say the title real quick because we didn't actually say this yet.
Cult of the
Weird. Go ahead and say this, and then I'll scroll down, and then I'll leave.
Okay. Cult of Weird. This Twitter page only posts creepy stuff, and here are the 30 uneasy but captivating pics. Interview with owner. Ooh. How have you been celebrating October? Horror movie marathons, trips to pumpkin patches, and visits to haunted cemeteries in the wee hours of the night? Spooky season is well underway, and we here at Bald Panda are in the mood to embrace all things creepy, bizarre, and unsettling. The perfect place to start? The Cult of Weird Twitter account. The Cult of Weird shares exactly what you'd expect. Weirdness. From alien encounters, to foliage that looks like it'll grab you as you're passing by. We've gathered some of our favourite strange and spooky tweets from Cult of Weird down below to help you, pandas, embrace the season of falling leaves and spooky stories. Keep reading to also find an interview with the creator of this strange community, Charlie Hintz. Be sure to upvote the pics you find particularly strange and let us know in the comments if you've recently encountered any oddities that would fit right in on this list. Then, if you're looking to continue the search for disturbing and unsettling pics, we recommend checking out this Bored Panda article.
Still got to brew that beer or something?
Huh?
Yeah,
Slim
Slim's
still gotta
brewing
brew the
beer.
Yes.
Slim, next time you should adjust your camera angle, my dude.
Did he
What did I not
We
turn
got
off
a
my
he
camera?
showing off
We got
again?
a slip.
Oh no,
Did
I
you?
missed it.
We got a very brief slip. We did.
I
God
missed
damn
it. Do
it.
it again. Do it again. Do it again.
As you were coming around the green
As
screen,
he
we
was
got a
coming?
brief
Damn
slip.
Okay,
I keep
okay,
missing the
good.
dick.
I
Yeah.
know.
Okay, so let's go ahead and
Maybe we'll get a
scroll
private showing after the
down.
stream.
Yes,
Okay.
we can probably do that.
This week's hashtag Cataday scorecard. Henri Villette 0, Kitten 1. Gettysburg Times 1945. Kitten lives, but executioner drowns. Henri Villette, 67, set out today to drown a kitten. He threw the kitten into the water, then lost his balance and fell in himself. The kitten crawled out. Villette drowned.
Oh, hey, karma. Karma.
That's
Nice.
instant
Amazing.
karma.
Bitch, motherfucker.
Instant karma. Yep.
The
Well,
Cult
kind
of
of
Weird
instant.
Twitter account has nearly 11k followers and has been sharing creepy and gruesome stories since 2011. But where you can find even larger treasure trove of oddities is the Cult of Weird website. The site focuses on all things bizarre, spooky, and strange, sharing stories that fall into various categories such as aliens and UFOs, weird art, cabinet of curiosities, true crime, cryptozoology, from the grave, occult, paranormal, freak show, travel, and weird book club. Visitors to the site can even purchase items to help give their homes the spooky and strange vibe they're looking for. The site notes that it's updated frequently with fascinating items of vintage weirdness like medical oddities, skulls, taxidermy, preserved insects, wet specimens, vintage funeral emphymia,
And
Ouija boards,
yeah.
and
What is
other
that?
occult objects.
Hmm.
The first item that's currently on sale at the shop is a Victorian child's viewing coffin. If I didn't know what it was, I would think it's just a beautiful piece of woodwork. Ooh, cool.
I'm looking that up.
What
Number
was the
2.
word?
Ephemera.
Okay, yeah,
Ephemera?
I don't. Okay.
I'm seeing a lot of sites for it, but I'm not seeing what it
Okay.
is.
The struggle is real. Why do so many murderers bury victims in their own backyards? Not everyone has the trunk space or gas money to drive way out in the middle of nowhere to dump bodies. Check your privilege. We're all doing the best we can out here.
That's fucking amazing.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Georgia May's corpse is counting on us. A celebration of life will be held at 11 a.m. Friday, October 16th at St. Stephen's Lutheran Church, 1575 Carlton Avenue, West St. Paul's, Minnesota? 55118. All COVID-19 protocols will be observed. No gatherings will be held afterwards. Memorial preferred by flowers. Georgia preferred that you do not vote for Trump.
That's cool.
Oh my god.
That's a good one.
To learn more about how the Cult of Weird began in the first place, we reached out to the site's creator, Charlie Hintz. We wanted to know where Charlie's fascination for the bizarre topics came from and what it inspired him to turn that into Cult of Weird. I live in Wisconsin, where there is one legend or another around every corner, he shared. Ghosts, monsters, UFOs. I was raised on these stories. As a child, I lived on a lake in the Kettle Moraine State Forest area near a group of Native American burial mounds. My neighbors were divers, and one day they found a skeleton in the lake. Another neighbor would apparently hear phantom drum sounds in the night. In the 80s, hikers and horseback riders encountered naked people and the remains of animal sacrifices in the Kettle Moraine, Charlie told Ward Panda. Apparently, there was a known cult conducting rituals in the woods. In 1988, the first season of Unsolved Mysteries featured the story of the haunted house I drove by frequently, and still do, because I have family in the area. My aunt knows that family. Cool.
Dang.
Spanish flu, 1918 family portrait. Even the cat's wearing a mask.
Even the kittens wearing one.
I found so
Oh my
many of these
God.
photos for the Spanish flu, right?
Yeah.
They are fascinating. Just everyone was wearing them, even back then. Like, it was law.
Yeah.
The fact that people were acting like this mask mandate was a new thing. Dumb.
Yeah, no, it's like look up history. It's fucking history. I mean, like, why do you think fucking doctors and nurses fucking wear them in the hospital? Just to look, just so they can't see your face? I mean, like, if fucking medical physicians do it, why are you not? You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think
like,
Japan had like one of the lowest COVID death rates of the entire world? Because they're used to wearing masks in public so they don't spread shit to each other.
If they're sick, they put on a mask.
I mean, even if they're not sick, if they're on public
wear them
transport.
in general. Like, a lot of people over there, because of how like the urban industrialization happened, they wear masks because of pollution. Not just germs, but also you're so built on top of each other, they are more cautious of health and everything. Like, that is so cool.
This is an ancient olive tree in Puglia, Italy. How would you say that?
Puglia.
Okay.
I don't know.
Who just popped in? Okay, Mama.
Okay. Off the wrong tab.
Okay, no worries. So there's that tree.
Charlie went on to share even more examples of the strange occurrences that have happened in Wisconsin. There's Goat Man and the Beast of Bray Road. 3 Wisconsin towns claim to be the UFO capital of the world, and each one has had their share of unexplained occurrences, he noted. In one town, a retired police officer allegedly died of a mysterious illness just months after being struck by a blast of light from a UFO. Another in a local tavern, a local tavern owner kept a binder full of photos of UFOs photographed from the top of a nearby hill he believed concealed a pyramid.
Ooh.
Wisconsin resident August Derleth, who published the first collections of H.P. Lovecraft's work, believed there were Cthulhu power zones of ancient cosmic energy in Wisconsin.
Of course.
Charlie explained it's been written that occultists conducted rituals on the shores of certain Wisconsin lakes in an attempt to awaken the eldritch deep ones from their dead.
Okay, so really quick. If you've ever had an ancient culture be on wherever you're at, there have been weird rituals that you consider weird because you're a certain faith that is a modern faith.
Right.
Like, say you're Christian. If somebody from another faith is doing a fucking ritual like to a sun god or to something else, you're gonna fucking think that's weird.
But it's not ancient. H.P. Lovecraft invented Cthulhu and the Necronomicon. All these things are not.
Of course they're not. But like
how can they be doing? How can he believe there are Cthulhu power zones when Cthulhu doesn't exist? H.P. Lovecraft
because they want to believe
it, and how can someone that fucking published his work believe it's real?
I don't know that 100%. But if you're in any place, you can imagine that there are people doing rituals for different reasons in different places, and so you can connect that, which doesn't mean anything. That's not doesn't prove.
What is it? Hell's Club or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Right around the corner from where I am,
Mm-hmm.
where they did the rituals and shit. Like, you can actually go, I've been in the area where they actually did the rituals, where they actually murdered someone.
Yeah.
Right? And there's a really sad story around her death too. Like, she was on her way to see her lover, and they were going to elope, and some boy threw a stone and it cracked her skull, and the ritual people went down there and, like, sacrificed her as she was dying. Like, her skull was there. They had her skull there.
At least they used a sacrifice of somebody who's already dying.
I guess.
I think that's fair game. Well, I guess if you could revive them and not let them die, then
well,
yeah.
she
But if
wouldn't
they're
have
already
died
going to
if
die,
she was taken to the doctors.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Right.
But yeah, like, yeah, there are things that happen everywhere. Do I think that that's legitimate? No, they were just some fucked up rich people doing drugs and fucking about. Like,
and or people just do weird shit, or people think weird things and have weird ideals. Like, look at all the conspiracy theorists we have now. Doesn't mean it's real. QAnon's not real, you know. So again, it's just all like fairy tales and stories, which most of us, I think, will agree. And as we go through this month, we're going to agree to some extent, or maybe not. There is a drop of truth in a lot of these. So something did happen at some point in time. That's why I was getting at. Somebody's always done weird rituals to you somewhere. So just because you found ritualistic items somewhere, and to you it seems satanic or something. No, they were trying to get like the waters to do something. They were trying to
close to you, wherever you are.
Yeah,
it is likely within like a 200, 500 meter radius.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone's died in that spot. Like,
and
maybe not so much in America because of how big it is.
Well, just in the Americas, it would be in any big city or any city, or inside of any downtown. Let's put it that way. Because where I'm at, this house is only 20 years old or something. This was swampland like 50 years ago. So nobody probably, although I think our next door neighbor did die recently. I'm not sure, but the house has been empty for a while. So I think so. Yeah, you're always around death. You just don't understand it or know it. Or, there's a lot of things that go on and whoever's downtown that you don't know everything unless you like are on the fucking like point in their news for like there's fucking people getting shot downtown Fort Collins constantly.
Right near my house, around the corner from my house. I live on a corner of 2 streets. We've had people shot and many people died and killed multiple times, shot by gangs.
Yeah, exactly. So it's remember, there's like things that always are going to happen. As a fortune teller, when you're training to be a fortune teller, one of the things that you learn is there's like 5 things in life: birth, death, money. There's like a couple. Yeah, there we go. Relationships, love. Right, and there's one other thing I can't remember off the top of my fucking head.
Children.
But sure, yeah, there you go. So what happens is when somebody comes into your place or somebody sits down at your table, what you do is you're biased as crap. You're literally a racist. You look at everything about them. You look at if they got rings on. You look at what kind of clothes they're wearing. You look at their status, and you just assume. And then what you do is you just try to bounce off that. You just keep sending out signals to like until you can find what they're going to bounce off of. Just like a cold reader that is a psychic inside of an audience. I'm seeing the letter S. I'm seeing the letter R. I'm seeing, there's certain letters that are in every word, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and demon shirt. Yeah, and taxes.
Can't remember that. Was it J is the most popular letter for men's names to start with, or something like that. So I'm seeing a J. I'm seeing a J.
So it's changed throughout time, and now it may be a different letter. But what you do is you just find certain letters that are in a lot of words and a lot of names and numbers that are common. And especially what you do is you say, I see this the person's end of something or the beginning of something, or did somebody lose something? It's an easy way where
Or
you're
they
just
also do that. I sense an elderly gentleman coming, speaking to me.
Yeah,
You know,
and then
everybody's going to have a
everybody,
grandparent that dies. You know, people that die around them, so they use that. You know,
or an old uncle, or
old
somebody
uncle,
older
correct.
than them that has
Mhm.
died. And if you actually have any connection with your family, and unfortunately some people don't, but they still
Right.
should have had like some kind of like connection with their adopted family or something. But
Mhm.
still, you
Yeah.
can finger, there's easy, like I said, you look if they got a ring finger, or you notice that they have a tan line around their marriage finger. They
Oh,
just got
yes.
divorced, or that just
Uh-huh.
something just happened. All you got to do is just fish for that. You just take that line, you throw it in, and you see what you can get back. And it's just, and what you notice is if you don't get a hook, you just throw another dart at the board, right? And you just keep throwing darts at the board,
Something will
just like
connect.
Then you just go, I'm sure it'll come to you later.
or something
Just
like that.
think
There's
on it. Maybe ask your relatives where that fits into your family.
Yeah, exactly. Most of us, to some extent, either have siblings, obviously have parents,
Mhm.
and relatives, and there's money problems. Everybody, there's things that you just can like throw it, like I said, a dart at and see.
Mhm.
Just like fucking what Daryl Brooks is fucking doing in his trial right now.
Oh, he's such an
Every
idiot.
time somebody says something or a question is asked, all he says is a word, throwing that dart at the dartboard, hoping
Yep,
that it will
yep.
stick.
He'll
And
say
every
objection
once
to
in
everything, or grounds, or what's
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, he has a couple.
and every once in a blue moon, the judge will say, okay, I can kind of give you that a little bit, answer it a little bit differently, but I mean, it's the same difference.
Yeah.
That's how these things work. So anyways, go ahead and let's do this one more of these, and then this last one, and then we'll go to the next subject, because I really want to get to the cockroach milk.
Okay.
Oh God.
Okay.
Okay. Bela Lugosi was born on this day in 1882. He is best known for his portrayal of Dracula, which began on the stage in 1927. While viewing his body at his funeral in 1956, Peter Law leaned over to Vincent Price and said, "Should we drive a stake through his heart? Just in case."
I love that.
That's awesome.
I love Peter Lorre. Remember?
Yes.
He
All
was
right.
incredible.
So I'm glad we're gonna go at it this way, because the Bigfoot thing is, but I want to get all of you. So I'm so glad. Oh my god. I'm so glad that the mango is here, because you gross us out so much with the crap that you present us with. I get to gross you out right now
hey,
with
there
this.
you go.
Fuck. Okay, let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Payback.
Yes, exactly. It is total.
This is for all the bad cooking.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is definitely. Please don't say accidentally did that yet. Give me just 1 second. I hit the wrong button. But this is definitely payback from all the stuff that you've had us watch for sure. When I saw this, I was like, yes, you do. I know. But when I saw this, I was like, oh my God, dude, this is like insanely gross, but hilarious at the same time. So a new study reveals that cockroach milk could potentially be the future superfood.
Yeah, I've heard this. Yeah.
Well, according to some possibly deranged researchers, cockroach milk has the potential to becoming the next big superfood. In a recent study in the Journal of IUCRJ, I don't know why the R is not capitalized, but whatever. We'll probably find out who that is in a second.
Yeah.
Researchers discovered that the milk secretions from that type of Pacific beetle cockroach comprises a surprisingly nutrient-dense compound. Unlike most cockroaches, the Pacific beetle cockroaches give birth to live young instead of laying eggs, like humans. And the mother cockroaches Yeah, that's fucking insane.
That's
wow.
Ooh,
Wait.
that's a lot to take in all at once.
Isn't it?
Wait, does that mean that they're not? Wait, what the? So are
Does
they?
that mean they're a mammal and not an insect?
That's what my brain just.
I
Like,
don't think they're a mammal because there's other prerequisites for a mammal.
Yeah. There's
But it's
like
interesting.
there's the spine and then a couple other things that make us a mammal. But
Yeah.
like, does that make it a? Oh god, that is weird.
It's still an insect.
See,
Sorry,
like I
it's still
said,
an
I don't.
insect.
I mainly don't read these things before. I go over them just a tiny bit, but like,
But the mother roaches produce milk to nourish their young, so that's interesting.
That's what I'm like getting at. So like,
one of the big definitions of a mammal. They give birth to live young and produce milk to nourish them.
Yeah, there's just a couple more things that would.
I looked up what the IUCRJ is.
Okay.
It is an open access peer-reviewed journal from the International Union of Crystallography.
Oh,
that's why the R is down.
Okay.
So it doesn't exactly produce milk. Like milk is supposed to be in quotations because it produces like nutrient crystals.
That's what it was saying right here. That's why it says like this: nutrient dense compound.
Right.
So okay, thank you for looking that up and letting us
but
know
that's still
that.
fucking gross.
So
I
wait,
would not want to
that
drink
is-
the milk of roach crystals.
Mango. So say that again. It's the what? The University of
No, it's not. It's the International Union of Crystallography.
Crystallography.
Yep. CRYSTALLOGRAPHY. Crystallography.
Okay.
That just makes it sound like it's some hippie woo-woo crystal cult.
Doesn't it? I know. I know.
Does
why
because
double
I
check?
know.
I'm like-
I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I hear you. That's why for a second I was a little skeptic, but let's just keep reading.
I'm
I
still
don't know.
really fucking grossed out. It's cool. Like
it's interesting though.
I still don't know what stack is, and I don't know how reputable most of this stuff is. Again, take this with a grain of salt. This is just for fun. We're here just to like be silly. And during these cases. So anyways, it says it serves as a complete nutrient by providing all of the essential amino acids, carbohydrates from the attached glycans and lipids through chaperoning God damn, I did not know we were going to be going into this much into this.
Let me see.
Lionolic and oleic acids.
Okay.
The study author writes, the milk is also high in protein and estimated to contain more than 3 times the energy provided by the equivalent masses of mammalic milks from several species.
Wow.
Such as cows and buffaloes. God damn, Gina. So in addition to the milk crystals, and it does say that here, so we did get into that, but thank you, Mango, for looking it up. So the milk crystals seem to release nutrient at a rate in sync with when your body needs them. So actually, it seems like from what this says that it breaks it down as a slow process. So if you don't need them, it may stay there for however long until your body starts breaking down to want them, which would be ideal characteristic in a protein supplement for athletes. Yeah, like I was saying, like if you're going on a hike or you were like doing a marathon, that would be fucking amazing that you could take and not.
The next sentence a minute.
Whoever wrote this article needs to take a hike.
Yeah.
What up, Lizard?
Hey, Lizard.
Son of a beach.
Sorry,
Okay.
it's so late. I needed to take the dog out and eat and get beer and stuff. So I also took a
Okay.
shower.
Yeah, of course,
I had
brother.
to
No
shed my
worries.
skin.
Yes. Okay. So,
I love that one sentence on top there.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna have Vila read it in just a second, but we
Okay.
have to do this. Security monitor Lizard. I don't know if you know this yet, but everybody has an intro for my channel now.
Oh,
so I have an intro for you. So we're gonna watch your intro right quick. So I have to do this, and I will show you. So anytime you come on my show from now on, here is how you're gonna be introduced.
totally dope. I can't wait. Oh no, what are those?
Oh yeah.
Those look good. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, Fear and Loathing.
And
is that what this is?
there's your intro.
Is that from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
Yeah, of course it
Okay.
is. So there's your intro for my channel.
Things.
I remember that scene. It was awesome meeting Johnny Depp. I mean,
Yeah,
I didn't get to meet
exactly.
Hunter S. Thompson, the whole deal, but yeah, eating
Lizard.
those bugs was delicious.
Lizard, I need you to do something for me.
Boss.
Tell me about the fucking golf shoes.
These fucking golf shoes. Somebody gave these
Order some
things
golf
alcohol.
shoes. Otherwise, we'll never get out of this place alive.
Fuck, I love that movie.
Oh, me too. And I was looking through a bunch of different lizard thingies, and the other ones didn't fit you. I thought that was like perfect for you for the intro.
You know what? It is. I love it. I'm glad I get an intro.
Yeah, that's what we're doing now. New on my channel, I'm making intro for everybody. Mangoes is almost done. I have to do a little bit of tweaking to it to get it done. So before we get into the rest of this, I just want to do this right quick.
You're stupid. Yeah. Yeah.
So let's read on about this cockroach milk. So Vila or anybody, would you like to read the next sentence?
Alternatively, you could try the cockroach milk diet. It's pretty simple. Anytime you're hungry, just think of the word cockroach milk and your appetite will immediately vanish.
Exactly. All right. Even if you're brave enough to chug cockroach milk, it's a crystalline substance. I don't know if I guess you could liquefy it. But then, anyways, don't expect to see it on store shelves anytime soon. According to the Washington Post, further examinations need to be done before it can be concluded that the crystals aren't toxic to humans. So yeah, of course, there's going to have to be more studies done on this before. But I just thought it was fun that they are coming up with this somehow. Anyways, scientists would have to figure out the best way to synthesize the substance. Okay,
So
I mean, I
many
guess you could do that.
questions.
I know.
If we don't know if it's toxic for people, how do they know that the crystals break down at the rate that you need the chemical? That you need the.
They've done it in a lab, I'm sure. Taking the crystals and done it in a lab.
Korea. I'm just saying.
Duh. I mean,
And so it's just like for the average person, I guess, is what they're gauging it for.
And I don't know. And once again, I don't know how pure this is, and I don't know what stack is, and some of these other things. So this is just like a big what if, and like once more information comes out about it, we will try to go over it once there is. This is just funny as hell, and what we're doing, like I said, is the Halloween version of this show. So we're getting into the weird and silly. So anyways, the substance, since producing significant amounts of milking, the actual bug is not a feasible option. So they can't actually do it from the bug, but if they can figure out a way to synthesize it, then
Can you imagine? Get it up on little stools and
Go on now, let's come on, get some milk. And
if you made a roach milking machine, that would be
little
hilarious.
teeny weeny roach milking machine, you know, you have to look at it through like this
Well, no,
microscope
since it's crystals, you just gotta like hold them the right way, and you can like just make them poop out. You know, it's easy.
That works.
This is so much worse.
I am so grossed out. Like, thank
I don't
you,
think
Slim.
that's how that
Thank
works.
you so much.
Yeah, but who first discovered these crystals? That's what I want to know. Do you know what I mean?
Who has that much time
Wait,
on their hands?
Who
Maybe
took it?
it's linked. Hold on.
It'd be interesting to find out.
This is a lizard invention, I believe.
Who's discovered this in the first place?
I think it was. I think it
This
was the
was the
lizard
thing.
people.
I don't
The
know. To
lizard
me,
people
it makes
trying-
sense how they discovered it. Like discovering new species of insects. Fine, you find an insect that actually gives live birth. That's fucking fascinating.
Can you imagine
they
the
go
actually-
to study that.
Okay.
I found
So
some.
now they're saying, okay, now we know it gives live birth. How the fuck do they feed it? Because the animals don't like do what is it, matricide? They don't kill the mum eating her to when they're born. So
no.
How do they feed the young? Oh, the young are eating something off there.
I'm
that?
honestly wondering if
Yeah.
it wasn't through some sort of pest control, because they do study the bugs to see what best way to kill them.
Go
let's
ahead,
see.
Mango.
Okay, so actually it was discovered by a team of biologists in 2004. I found the evolution of nutritive milk in the cockroach.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, like it's an entire research paper that says that like they've been studying this and like what these crystals do to the developing offspring and like what exactly is in it, because like they're bug scientists. They collect them, they study them, they see like how everything works.
Yeah.
Yes,
but
called it.
Now the crystallology people have ran with it. Like, yeah, we're gonna make this into something that you can eat.
We're
And
gonna
I'm
find out how to sell it.
Humans can use, yeah.
Well, it's a great headline.
How's not people are obsessed with breast milk?
This will help starving people across the world, right?
Veganism. Insect milk.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yay.
Gwyneth Paltrow is going to sell the woo-woo milk for like $500 a bottle.
Right.
And you get like a free miniature goop crystal every time. It's
Probably
cool.
little goop egg.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, this is a woman that sells
You just
candles.
lick
That
it
smells
like
like
Vagina
that.
scented candle as a gift. We're buying it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Have
have
your
one of those,
entire home smell like Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina.
I have one of those.
My life is
Right.
complete.
Do you? Do
Yeah,
you have one of those candles?
Every time I burn it, my neighbors ask me if I, went fishing.
Did you cook fish? Nah, I just lit my candle.
Gwyneth
That is
Paltrow
the
came
fresh
over.
aroma of Gwyneth Paltrow.
That's exactly what I say to them. They're
Oh
like,
my
"Can
God.
you stop doing that?" I thought this was America.
America, fuck
Fuck
yeah.
He likes the candle. It smells like the fucking fish market down on the Santa Monica Pier.
Hashtag Wuhan Fish Market.
Oh my God, no,
Oh,
too
cheese
soon.
and rice. That was good. Oh my God, that was good.
Beets and rice.
Ah, son of a bitch. Yeah.
Do the thing.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Okay,
Yep.
so
You're
here's the new
stupid.
thing. Security monitor lizard.
Look at your
Ooh,
screen.
what we got?
So there's our beets and rice.
Beets and rice.
Hey, nice people.
Yeah.
Yes, Brandis, you need to sleep.
Nah, I need to move to my bed because
Yes.
I was
Okay.
already sleeping. Because I actually didn't notice monitor list.
Oh, it came on. You were zonked.
Oh,
It's okay.
I,
Go to sleep.
security monitor list. Good night.
Good
night.
night.
Had a busy
Get
day
some
at
good
work.
rest,
So,
bro.
yeah, I need sleep.
Yeah.
Night.
Okay. So, because we just had security monitor lizard come on, we're gonna do a surprise thingy mabobber before we get to the last subject. So let me do this the right way, because I have to go like a back doorway to doing this. But let me see if this is the right one.
Did they consent to that, Slim?
They always
Right.
do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sometimes they don't. Slim just looks at him and is like, "Why say no when it feels so good to say yes?"
Well,
have
I
you
always
tried it?
I always make them sign the contract first. So I mean,
Here, down this
I
bottle
have
with Jack Daniels and hold this pen real quick.
Okay, so our next subject is an old method of extracting snake venom with chicken anuses leads to 74 dead chickens.
No, those poor chickens. Oh,
That,
those poor
why does it
babies.
look,
Where do you find this shit?
That's so fun.
why does it look like this chicken is taking a selfie? And
I
it's just
know.
like, yo,
It is. It
yo,
is.
bro.
This is the first chicken selfie.
Mhm.
He's gonna post it on Facebook and be like, about to get bit.
Right, exactly.
Ain't gonna get
About
mine.
to get bit on
Things
the
go wrong. The animal world.
about to get bit on the anus.
Gosh,
Hashtag sore ass. So
and that's the whole thing. No, I'm just kidding. So I gotta
This
go
is
through
little
this,
bit.
right?
brainless. Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough. Selfie.
That's true.
Hold on.
I said on.
I forgot that it wanted me to go here. So
It's just like those articles of people that have died taking selfies, animals that have died taking selfies.
Oh god.
yeah.
Can you
when
imagine?
animal selfies go wrong.
Yeah, when almost
Look at
half
that poor
selfies go wrong.
chicken.
I
Looks
know. Look at that.
I know.
Like, oh
it's-
no, my
I think it's a dead. It
Poor
looks like it's a dead
them.
one anyway. If you look at its eyes.
And it's definitely photoshopped the crap out of.
It's
Well,
photoshopped.
they put the
but
yeah,
can
they
you
put the
imagine?
chicken in
They
there.
didn't
Yeah,
put like a little hand
hilarious.
with the phone holding a phone right there.
Okay,
That would be
so
Chicken's like, oh no, not my anus.
Yep.
so I've read this one before. So a man had been bitten, and a doctor cries, wheeling the patient into the emergency room, like he thinks he's a doctor's house. I don't know what that means. Anyways, fetch me the anus of 75 to 100 chickens. Stat. That's roughly what it could have heard if you found yourself on the anus end of an old snake bite treatment, documented in the Indian Medical Gazette in 1928.
So House was a show on, I forget what thing, but it was
Yeah,
like
okay,
he was a
okay,
doctor.
okay.
Yeah,
I
that's what
wasn't
it's
sure
about.
if they were referencing
Hugh Laurie played
that.
him. Yeah,
okay.
that's what they were referencing.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Mama. Yeah, they were referencing that show. Anyways, according to the article, a 36-year-old man had stood a cobra, which had bitten him on the back of his leg. When he
Stood
arrived,
on a cobra. Okay.
he stood on a cobra. Okay. Sorry,
Okay,
my brain.
dumb guy.
Yeah,
don't do that.
When he arrived
Anyway.
at the doctor's office, he was showing no symptoms other than numbness around the punctured wounds. This was likely about to change. However, as the doctor had no anti-venom at hand. However, Dr. Kebab did have rather...
God damn, that's a name. Anyway.
I feel like we're doing micro racisms without actually doing racism.
I know.
Yeah, I know, I
Right?
know, and that's why when I said it, I was like, dude, is that like? Never mind. Let's keep blowing on. Have an inexhaustible supply of chickens with, more importantly, their inexhaustible supply of buttholes.
I have no clue. Oh my god.
Damn it. Okay, so Doctor, am I saying it right? Does it
Probably
seem like it's
Kubab or
kebab?
Kubab or something
Kubab?
like that. I'm not sure.
Kubab. I'm
It's
gonna
an
say
Indian name,
Kubab.
I'm not sure.
Just so I don't feel like I'm being racist as fuck.
You could always
Anyways,
call him Dr. K.
Sure, we can go with
Dr.
that.
K. Dr.
Was
K, that's
aware.
perfect.
There we go. So, anyways, was aware of the old folk practice, which he attributes to being from India, but may have earlier roots in the 13th century Europe, of getting a live chicken and applying its anus to the wound. Oh my freaking god!
God,
Oh,
what?
because it's super.
That's so hygienic.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the anus, it doesn't work that way. It would have to be a dead chicken
It doesn't
and
suck.
the anus of
It
the
doesn't.
Depends on how willing you are.
internal out, because the suction is on one end, not the other. That's why
Yeah,
the butt can suck things up.
It puckers.
it holds-
Doesn't it pucker? So it would work.
It holds
No,
things
it can push
in.
things
It
out,
does
not
not
suck-
suck things up. Technically.
No,
You're
no.
just doing it wrong.
And besides, the throat would do the exact same anyway. And that way you can just cut the head off, use the other end of the throat to do it, because there's a sphincter muscle in your throat as well. And then you don't taint the meat and you can still eat the chicken.
There we go. That's what I would go.
Why am I
with. But
looking this much into it?
Why are you Vila? Seriously.
And I can't believe this is the thing that I'm actually reading live on a stream. But anyways, so I applied an indigenous treatment, which is much in vogue in that district. The fang marks of where all the incised and chickens. Right, I said that right. Anyways, one
incised.
after the other. Okay. With their anuses well stretched, were applied to the site of the bite.
Who stretched them and how? Is what I want to know.
The
The men
Oh my
go
God.
hunting and the women stretch out the chicken anuses.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's the hierarchy over here.
This is where
Why are those
fisting
chickens
came
on
from.
those poles? Oh, I'm stretching their anuses out.
Yeah, that's why
Oh
they're
my God.
papered.
How
Were
much
they
shit
impaled?
must have dropped out those chickens' butts before it was safe to put it on?
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
I know.
wait. So it says the first few chickens drop dead after a few minutes. What? After taking out their anuses, or did they keep their anuses on?
I'm guessing no, that they applied the chickens. I'm guessing
to
that
the
the
They
chickens
would
were
have applied-
alive when they did it.
Yeah.
They just held
Okay,
them
They
to
apply the
the.
chickens live to the anus
Yeah,
because the
okay.
sphincter muscles relax when you die. That's why you shit. People say you shit yourself when you die.
Right,
Okay,
right.
sure.
And we know that the barrier membrane, anally, vaginally,
It takes in
can be
stuff.
thinner. That's why people use it to get drunk and all that weird shit.
Yeah, totally.
Right.
Yeah, no,
And
it wants to
suppository, so
absorb
the
stuff.
poison would
Yeah,
have gone in their body
yeah,
very
yeah.
quickly, and because they're
Yes.
small, they would have died very quickly.
I'm
I
glad
think
that
that we
you
should
term is
focus
butt
on
chugging.
a chicken number 42 in the next part of this, because that's
Yeah.
weird.
So
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
special chicken.
42.
Right quick,
Everything.
yes,
Knows
right
everything.
quick. Thank you, Vila,
It
for
would be
explaining
not
it because
effective
I
on
was
someone.
gonna have to explain it the way you just did about
So they
how
literally
that-
held the chicken with its anus onto the wound, is what happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what exactly they're exactly
But we
saying,
know
and
the
because it's
poison will have circulated so quickly.
that it wouldn't even matter, and I don't even know why we're going through this many chickens because like it's a waste of chickens. But anyways,
And honestly, people that get bitten by cobras, that venom goes through your system pretty damn fast.
that's what.
Yeah,
that,
even
How is
if
this
they
guy
manage to
surviving?
tourniquet it very quickly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Like,
don't know.
I mean, just
He's living long enough because he wants to see if they can cure him with
Right?
chicken's ass.
I will not die until I see if you can pull this poison out of my leg.
If you
No, he-
motherfucker, if
no.
I die, you
My
motherfuckers
bloodstream.
are all getting sued. Y'all
Yeah,
supposed
right.
to save me
No.
with chicken ass.
especially
so
the
dumb.
chicken.
He's
Oh
so
my
dumbfounded. He's so dumbfounded
just
that
read
this is
one of the
happening. He couldn't
sentences.
die. Anyways, let's
Huh.
I've
go on
just
a little.
read something, and I've never heard something that sounds so much like an analogy that a girl defined would have used in my life.
Okay,
outside
we'll
of
get to it. We'll get to it.
Okay, kept going with the treatment as the poultry casualty count went through the roof. Of course, the magical number 42 comes up.
42. Mhm.
The meaning of life.
Lucky chicken.
Exactly. So the chicken number 42, the patient apparently reported that he could feel the suction from the chicken's anus, which is
He's a lucky
probably which is probably a reassuring thing to hear when you have just caused the death of 41 other chickens.
Those poor 41
to little-
chickens.
That's what I'm saying. It was such a waste. Didn't even,
I
like,
know,
I don't even know.
poor things.
You can't even eat them because they're full of venom.
Right.
No.
Yeah, that's
And
what I'm
they're
saying.
saying-
They're a complete waste. Exactly. That's what I'm
They're
saying.
saying that number 42 had the best suction. My question is, did they name the chicken Hoover?
Right?
Thank you. Thank you. Anybody else not get the vacuum cleaner joke? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have named it Dustbuster, maybe.
Yeah, no. I like
Black and
Hoover
Decker.
better. Black and
That
No,
little
it's
dirt devil.
Dust Devil.
Yeah, there you go. You have two siblings. Like, no, chickens number 40 and 41 were named Black and Decker.
Dyson.
Oh,
You know,
Christ.
Right.
39 was Dustbuster.
Right.
Okay, so anyways, claimed that over the 3.25 hours treatment of 74 chickens out of the
And
96
this guy.
met their end by having their buttholes pressed up against a venom-filled wound. 12 more were thought to be half dead, but went to recover, and another 6 lost consciousness.
But they rallied.
They rallied their anuses.
Rallied
In their
from their
strange experience,
Oh my
too.
god.
Son of a bitch.
Circle the
The
anuses,
way
boys.
this is written, it's just, you can't believe what you're hearing, what you're
That's what I'm
reading.
saying. Yeah, that's exactly why I like had to show this because it was fucking insane when I read this. Most of the chickens.
Nothing about the guy. We're just talking about the chickens.
Yeah, not as of
Fuck
yet.
the hell with the guy.
Screw the guy.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Put chicken anuses on his arm after a snake bite. Who
Yeah,
cares?
God.
Most of the chickens died within 3 minutes. The strongest suckers were the hens in their prime.
I bet
Hens
they were.
I love that.
Hens which had laid their eggs were
That's
quite
awesome line.
useful, and the young cocks unsatisfactory. Oh my jeez!
Wow.
I can't believe I just said that out
That's
loud.
what I was like. Wow, that's that sounds like a girl-defined analogy.
Yeah, no, I know. I can't believe I
Like
just said that out
seriously, just
loud.
imagine in her voice, right?
She's so
Where is
disappointed.
The hens in their prime were the best.
God.
The ones that hadn't had children and laid eggs and ruined themselves. And
When
young
I-
cocks, well, they're unsatisfactory. They won't make good husbands.
When I see this-
venom suckers.
When I see the strongest suckers were hens in their prime, I think of Cookie.
Oh yes, of course, definitely. That is a good sucker. Anyways, let's get on to there is a little. Yeah, okay, we're almost there,
Oh,
but let's
that's so
get
funny.
to.
Cookie can suck the venom straight out of a cock.
And she has many times. Anyways, let's see. We already did that. So snake bites, according to the K, were generally treated like.
Sounds like a drug. The
The
K.
Kubab,
Would
the
you like some K?
Kubab, sure, yeah. Treated,
You got some of that
treated
K, man.
like this in that district in India. The advice is similar to some found in medieval surgeon Henry de Montevilles' unfinished text. Monteville's unfinished text. Those words. Anyway, I guess someone to suck the bite.
Just read them.
The sucker should. Okay. Sorry.
Oh my God. Okay, read.
I have to.
Read.
I have to read this out loud.
Please.
Without laughing. Okay. Get someone to suck the bite. The sucker should rinse their mouth with oil or oil. Yeah, with oil or oil and warm wine and rub oil of violets on his lips and have a full stomach of garlic and nuts. The advice reads before
actually makes
curveballing hard is what it says.
Yeah.
That
Gotta take your
makes
garlic.
sense.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, but still. If no volunteer can be found to suck the wound, pluck feathers from the anus of a rooster or a chicken and place it on your bite until it dies. Then apply more.
Jesus Christ.
Until it wait. Are you so you pluck the feathers from the rooster's anus until it dies? Hold on. Who's dying in this scenario?
The chicken.
Or does it die like
Everyone's dying in this scenario. The chickens and you.
You got to get the chicken anus on the bite within a few minutes, or you're both dead.
Is it like died? Like, wait,
How's it spelled? I'm trying to see it.
tie-dyed?
D-I-E-D. Died.
So it's be
Okay.
dyed. It'd be dyed is not tie-dyed is not spelled that way.
It's just poor writing. They mean
Yes.
They mean like
Yeah.
keep holding it on until the chicken onto the wound until it dies. But
Well, they say pluck the feathers around the anus so that you can get the anus placed on the bite until it dies. Then apply more and more. And hopefully you live on a chicken farm. If you don't live on a chicken farm, you're fucking pretty screwed. Anyways, other text from
how
other text from
fucked would you be? Like that's a treatment only the rich could afford as well. Like
Yeah,
most
no, it doesn't
people
make any
couldn't
sense.
afford to kill a chicken until a certain time of the year.
Oh wait, hold on. It
on the
says
cobra population, I guess.
It says, hold on. So for the pores, the other texts in the same time period advise that pigeons should be favored for the procedure.
Oh no,
So you just-
pigeon anuses.
Oh Oh my god! It says weasels.
Yes, hold on. I know. I was gonna get there.
They would
I was
not use
laughing.
rats in certain areas because some of those certain areas those are sacred. So
Yeah,
rats,
sure. But if
rats
they
fight too much.
But
Yeah.
if
Go
they
ahead,
are not
sorry.
available, young chickens, roosters, or weasels can be used instead. Whatever you may have handy.
Wait,
So any anus,
I mean,
any
but we know
Handy,
now
huh?
how bad pigeons are. Like pigeon shit literally gives you not
Pigeons are awful.
toxoplasmosis, something else, and it like
yeah.
the
They're
pigeon
flying
crap
rats.
causes really bad health problems in people.
Yeah, no, it's hilariously stupid, this whole
Oh.
freaking thing.
Oh man, my side note, my biology teacher when I was in high school, he told us a story about pigeon shit, and one of his friends, he said, was a bridge painter, so he'd paint bridges, and dude touched some pigeon shit, happened to touch his nose or whatever, didn't think anything of it, and he ended up getting paralyzed from the waist down.
Oh,
because of whatever he caught in that. Don't fuck with pigeons.
Pigeon shit is really bad. That's why
Fucking worst.
Places get shut down if they have a pigeon infestation in the roofs and stuff over here. Like,
yeah, we've got like a lot of places around me have these little plastic spikes in the signs and everything, so that pigeons and birds don't nest in there. And it looks really weird, but at the same time it's just like, yeah, I'd rather not get shit on.
it is
Going to the
unfortunately
grocery store.
necessary. Like,
Yeah, there's all kinds of deterrents they have now for them, like spinning things or moving things or little spikes or different things so they won't land or nest on them, which is great because the next thing I'm going to read amplifies some of what we were just talking about, not just in the poison, but in using animals like this. Although these outdated measures are still widely accepted by the general public, Robert A. Barish, a doctor at the University of Maryland School of Medicine, said in a 2002 press release on the topic.
I wonder what you'd have to say about the world now with COVID and colloidal silver and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably died of a heart attack.
Yeah, they may do more harm than good by delaying prompt medical care, contaminating the wound, or by damaging nerves and blood vessels. So please do not use chicken anuses or any anus to try to cure your snake poison or any other kind. Yeah, snake bites or any other type of poison.
Venom.
I mean, if venom, if you really want, I mean, you can pay me money and I'll come over and I'll put my anus on whatever you want, but that's not going to cure anything other than your loneliness.
And I mean, you can guarantee it'll be clean as well, at least.
Intrigued about
it will be. Yeah,
you didn't say anything about cloacas, so keep that option open.
True. Exactly.
It's like an anus, but it does more.
But it does more. Exactly. Okay, so the last subject for tonight is a man claims to have been exchanging presents with Bigfoot for nearly 2 years.
Okay, first of all, I want to know what kind of pot this guy is smoking.
Oh,
I
but
want
jeez.
to smoke a blunt of that
I
shit.
know,
Okay,
I know.
and second of all,
know.
if he's not smoking really good goddamn weed, he's got to be dropping some major acid.
Or some good shrooms or something, brother.
Fun fact, marijuana has been legal in Michigan for about 2 years, so whatever
it's
he's
probably-
got, I need to
He's
move
probably
up
got
north.
some of that like really fucking
It's called
expensive like crossed hybrid fucking shit that like just looks pure white.
He's probably got some of the amnesia.
What?
It's called
there's a strain of skunk called amnesia, and it's called amnesia for a reason.
I've never had it.
He's been smoking and seeing the Bigfoot shit. That's what he's smoking.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah,
he mixed the salvia in there a few too many times, and now it's just kind of
no, he's picking the shrooms that grow off of the Bigfoot shit.
See what you got to do.
There we go. There we go.
You take your weed and your Bigfoot shit, you mix that together, and you douse it with a good heaping help in a bug spray. Let it,
How dare
cook
you?
for a minute. Then
How dare you?
Then you'll have some amnesia, or
you sound like the voice of experience.
Something for sure. So
no, what it is you take the shrooms that grow on the Bigfoot shit. You take the actual Bigfoot shit that still has the chemicals in it, and you do boil it down and make a kind of ayahuasca from it.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
you first. You first.
Oh no! I'm going to give the courtesy of that to Mr. Lizard because he likes to do that to other people, namely Mango. And so now I'm going to put the ball in his court. So have fun, buddy.
You know what? First of all, her name is Prime Hen Anuses. Second of all, there's nothing incorrect that you said.
Look, I know there's nothing incorrect that I said because I said it for a reason. And no, her name is Mango.
There we go. Okay, so anyways, anyone with a penance for cryptozoology will be psyched to hear that a man in Michigan is convinced he's approved the existence of Sasquatch once and for all. This dude has been documenting his interactions with Bigfoot on TikTok and has even gone so far as to claim he's become pals with the ape-like creature. You can see on his thingy-mabobber here. So let's watch this.
How the gifting rock call started.
Right there, bud. There's something. It ain't natural.
I don't even have to go hunting for my Christmas turkey anymore. Bigfoot brings it to me.
Don't hear it anymore. Oh shit, Dill. Right there, bud. Something in
there. What?
There's more than one. They're watching us. Hey! They're nowhere near the traps.
Just to the right of the tree. I don't see shit.
Mm-mm.
I'm telling you, this guy's got to be on some sick-ass drugs, man.
Yeah,
totally, bro.
I'm down. Let's go. Let's all travel
Whatever
to
he's
the big...
got, put it in my pipe so I can smoke it.
That's what I'm talking about, brother.
I would pay to see that.
Maybe one of these days. Maybe at some point it'll be legal in my fucking state.
Don't shoot until we know what it is.
He just walks up on like two Bigfoots having sex.
Okay, so there's like it looks like there's eyes.
They're not eyes. They're little drops. They're like something on the tree. It's snow on the tree. Because if you look as he moves the camera, they stay perfectly in spot instead of how it should do with changing slightly to fit the face shape.
So actually, I don't think
so. He's just seeing a face that's not even there. Is what he's seeing.
He's seeing a face that's not there. It's just some snow on a branch or something.
I don't think it's snow because like there's these little like reflective tabs you can get, and they're only they're like a half-inch long or half-inch wide little circles.
Okay.
And hunters use them, and you just post it on the tree so that you can look down the way with a flashlight real quick, and you can actually see where your trail is.
Right, which makes sense.
Go
through
through
reflections.
Someone probably just put a couple things up there, and they're like, okay, and this dude's just like, it's a fucking Bigfoot. I'm high as a fucking kite.
Because you don't see anything else, obviously. You just see whatever the glow is.
No, but I mean.
And a gazillion things could fucking glow like that next to each other or close, or maybe it's reflecting off of another thing, and maybe just two things.
Back a little bit.
It's probably some pissed off hunter, like, hey, dude, turn off your flashlight.
So you see on the tree branch in the main bit, in focus,
the one
just
in the middle?
at the bottom of it. You see that one little leaf at the end that's hanging downward.
Yeah, thank you. That helps.
A little further across to the left. Up a bit.
my left.
A little bit more to the left.
That
there,
one.
right on it. You see that bit?
Okay.
That's the sort of thing I mean. It looks like two of those just there. Because at first, that's what I thought he meant further
Play it
back.
slow.
Like,
Play it slow, maybe.
And you
You can
see
do it,
how it
slow it
glows,
down and play
that
it.
one, at the beginning, with reflecting the light.
This isn't one of those thingies to.
Oh,
like,
you can't.
I don't
You can't
think
change
I
the
can.
speed on it.
Not on this because of the app that it's through. It's not on. It's on the.
true.
Okay.
But let's hold on. Let's see. Okay. There, it's right here. Okay.
Is this what the Blair Witch Project would have been if it had been a short film?
Sorry.
Is this found footage? Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
the
I see what
eyes
you're talking
start
about right
glowing-
there. It is glowing
the
right
eyes start
there.
glowing right
Yeah.
there. But it could be in fucking anything doing that.
It could be an animal.
It's a shadow person.
Well, see,
Yeah,
I
it
almost
could be an
wanted to say it
animal,
was going to be an
too.
owl, but
Hold on.
I don't.
One thing is,
it almost looks like there's a branch. Wait.
It doesn't.
It's an owl. There's a branch right here, right? I mean,
There's something on it.
And
it doesn't blink.
It's not blinking. There's reflections, but it's like there's.
Where are you?
See how it changes when they move the light?
I don't know what it is.
But it stays completely still, though.
Right. When they're
That's
moving the
thing.
camera and the light, it changes the reflection.
The reflection, but it's not. Yeah, no, it's something
see?
fake.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
something
reflection.
real.
You saw when his shadow
Yeah.
moved across the light, it stopped
Yeah,
reflecting.
it's.
If we can get closer.
And then he hears a crack in the woods right now.
Wait,
Maybe-
aren't
maybe we just need to
Sasquatches
step out
supposed
of
to be
here.
like 8 feet tall?
So he hears the crack in the woods, but it's
Which
snowing
could be
right now.
anything. Could be a branch breaking off a tree.
It
Yeah,
sounds
hold
like
on.
it was him.
Yeah,
He's got all the
we're gonna get out of
branches
here.
behind him, and it just happens to
Sure.
crack.
No, we're not prepared for this.
Hold
yet.
up.
We need more
As,
people.
as someone
Yeah.
who spends a lot of time in the woods, shit falls off of the trees
Yeah.
all the
Constantly.
fucking time.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
It's
And
definitely
see,
a
there's
natural
even over on this
occurrence.
one, you see reflections on that one too.
Yeah, there's reflections right
It could have been a
here.
dead frozen squirrel.
Could have been something.
Sure, it could have been so many fucking things. Yeah, exactly. Lizards, like there's so many things in the wilderness that make noise.
Or he could have just been tripping on acid.
No, he's definitely
can't
on some
rule out-
acid.
We can't rule out psychedelics at this point.
No, he's definitely on some kind of
Get
psychedelics.
this flashlight on.
Oh, Widow.
See, look
when
at all
you're
the- look at
around,
all
of
the-
course, we can never rule out
Time to
psychedelics.
get out of here.
No, you
Well,
never
I'm
can.
just saying they play
Yeah.
a large
Even
part
if
in a
these
lot of
lights, I mean,
things.
let's just. Unless it's in
I
a
mean,
trap, I don't
I
want to
think
get that close to
everyone.
it.
I think we should all
We'll
do
try
a
again.
stream where we all take ayahuasca. And
I just
see
can't
what
hit a
happens.
shooting something doing that.
Sure.
We don't know for sure what it is.
That'd be fun.
Yes.
I mean, I don't typically like getting naked on stream. So.
So,
No,
Slim's doing that
there's-
for all of us anyway. So
Oh crap. Hold on. I
no,
need to go
no,
back.
I'm saying I won't
know
do
you
it.
like-
I'm just saying I don't like it.
Oh, whatever. He takes his shirt off if you throw money at him.
This is very true. $20 to cash tag.
Oh, I see what I did
take
wrong.
my shirt off.
It's okay. It's okay.
He will molt, folks.
I will. It's
right in front of
cold,
us,
but
he'll get bigger.
I got
Oh.
the heater going.
Yeah, he'll molt his skin and he'll get bigger.
There we go.
Mhm.
Okay, let me get back to it. And we'll just read just a tiny bit more of this about what he thinks.
Just
So,
quickly, you're right, 6 drops, and hello.
Oh shit! I'm not even looking at
Who else came
The
in?
history.
And I had
Anybody-
been biggened.
Fuck it. Hi, Dee.
Hey,
Hello, everybody that
Dee.
just came in.
Howdy, folks.
welcome.
You're right, Skits. Buttery bastard.
Yeah, fuck that Skits guy. Fuck
Hey,
that
Skits.
Skits guy, man.
Skits is
Woohoo!
pretty cool. He bought a flag.
Yeah,
It looks dope on his wall. Just saying.
Yeah.
I have to go get my paycheck tomorrow.
Yeah,
so maybe I
Supergo
can
says,
order
"Wait,
something."
there's a crack in the woods. Those dealers are really expanding their empire."
Yeah, man, got it. Hey, they're slinging crack to the Bigfoots.
Yep, exactly.
You
Okay.
see, like in
Hi,
about
Skits
6
Drops.
months. In about 6 months, we prove that Bigfoot's real. You see him strung out on a corner holding a sign,
They're sitting on this, yep.
smoking crack out of a fucking Coke can and shit. Losing all
appeal.
his
Getting down into
goddamn
the
hair.
cities. Yeah, getting down to the cities.
Yeah,
Bigfoot's
right.
sitting there with mange, just like
Right.
Oh
will
my
appear
God.
blurry on camera for food.
Oh God, can you imagine?
He's losing his hair. He's got to get hair implant. He's got to get hair plugs and shit.
Cheese and rice. Okay, so
Teeth are
anyways,
falling out.
He's trying to support his like $200 a day crack habit. You know.
totes. Okay, so for the past 2 years, this gentleman says he's been exchanging gifts with Bigfoot, who, judging by his footage for the items left by the beast, should seriously start considering starting an Etsy page. According to the Daily Star, Dossert leaves items like bagels, which is a weird flex, on a rock he dubs the
Bagels?
gifting rock. Yeah, he says that he puts
Bigfoot is
bagels
Jewish,
on them. Yeah, and yeah, of course he is.
Okay.
He didn't see the. He always has a yarmulke on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. Well,
Anyways.
wait a minute. I have a legitimate question now. What kind of bagels do you think that Bigfoot?
Oh,
likes?
that's right. Oh, yeah.
Like,
Everybody
I'm
put in the
thinking-
side chat what do you think?
I'm thinking the
I mean,
everything bagel.
Yes,
Those are
that-
good.
That's exactly what Bigfoot wants. An animal that's lived in the woods their entire life that is a scavenger. Carbohydrates and gluten. Because
Right,
he's obviously
exactly.
his body doesn't exactly know how to tolerate that.
Right.
I mean, if he was doing that, there'll be Bigfoot shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe this guy's smoking or eating it, and that's why we can't find it.
Yeah, no
well,
shit.
I mean, I'm just saying. I think maybe he's leaving Bigfoot a bagel and a joint. You know, it's just like, hey, get stoned
Like
on
a
me,
bong and a
then-
blintz.
Right,
I was-
right. It's just
I
a
was
joint,
just
and a
about to
bagel.
say,
Making a
like,
pancake.
it can't be
You know what?
it definitely can't be a poppy seed bagel because Bigfoot definitely has a drug test later. Like, he's
Oh,
got-
yeah,
of
yeah.
course he does.
Can't have
You know,
poppy
he
seed
got
You know
bagels.
what I
popped in
think
it.
Dude, he
it
lives in
is?
the
And
woods.
does it have cream cheese? That's what
I'm
I want to
thinking-
know.
I think a raven or a magpie is coming and taking the food and leaving
be.
presents because magpies and ravens
they
are
do
known
that?
to do that to
Yeah.
people that
Hold,
feed
hold
them.
on. Hold
Magpies
on.
are pieces of shit.
Wait till you see what the presents are, though. I think another hunter is fucking with him.
Yeah.
So hold on. In his videos that he claims to see the glowing eyes, right, and
Right,
the
right.
eerie sounds. He also captioned that it's finally happening again, approaching the gifting rock, where there are two vines wrapped around each other and a small stone has been placed. So this is supposedly the giving rock where he leaves the bagels, and supposedly this was left.
I honestly
Could it be a
believe that he
hippie lives
leaves-
out in the woods?
It could
Or
be. I
he's
honestly,
there's definitely some bored hunter out there that's like, yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
like, I don't
I'm
have
saying.
social media. I don't know who's leaving me these bagels, but I really
D has
appreciate
a point.
it.
If the guy's a hunter, did he not set up any trail cameras
Of course he
to
doesn't. 'cause
take
he's-
pictures?
Yeah, he's not.
Wouldn't that
doing
be
it
a
because he
smart
wouldn't
thing
s-
to do?
Yeah, that's what they all need
he could
to
put
do
a
if they
trail
think
cam
this.
right on that rock and it would
He
work.
could. Right.
I know
Because
exactly.
they're motion sensed, right? They do it
And
with
for
motion
the record,
sensors.
Don't
the
these
record,
nut
I
jobs
think
think Sasquatch is a carnivore? Why would a carnivorous animal be okay with another hunter
Yeah, no, it does-
encroaching on his feeding?
Right.
Yeah,
Because
no,
that
none,
other
none of
hunter
this
has
makes
a
any
gun.
sense.
Because that other hunter has a gun.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. And for the record, I would just like to say, I think that Bigfoot likes onion bagels with cream cheese.
Okay.
No locks though, as Six Drop says, no locks. Yeah,
So
I'm just saying, onion bagel and cream cheese is pretty goddamn delicious.
I agree.
that was pretty much that of that for that. I mean, that's all
Okay.
I can say about that.
So
'Cause-
yeah, so that's that. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, totally. Because,
Okay.
That's that.
oh, cheese and rice. That dude had no fucking proof of anything.
No,
and
he
wanted
didn't.
To like tell
didn't.
us that
Do you think maybe he's maybe eating his own shrooms or smoking his own shit? Maybe he's cooking
No.
meth out there.
Maybe he's
No,
making
he's-
moonshine and it's going bad or something.
well, he drank
He's
too much
smelling
of
that
the
still.
moonshine, and that's why.
No, if moonshine is good enough, just the smell of it can get
Wait.
you going.
I've got it. He is eating whole grain, right?
Sure.
And
Whole
he's
grain
sharing
makes
his
you
whole
hallucinate?
grain bagels with Bigfoot.
Okay.
And he's got ergot poisoning.
I was gonna
And
say
he's
that
tripping
ergot
balls
poisoning. Yeah.
from
There we
the
go.
whole grain bagels.
Pretty soon, Bigfoot's gonna be condemned as a witch, so we got to watch that.
See, I was just gonna say, make sure you ventilate your meth lab, kids.
Please do that for sure.
Or right? I mean, don't try to go Breaking
Yeah.
Bad with that shit. you know?
Right. They tend to explode, so you got to ventilate them pretty well.
Okay, so we're gonna end on this ones, folks. The ingredients that got haggis banned in the US of the US of A. So this is why we cannot technically
I've never
get
had
it.
haggis before.
No.
It's
alright.
it's yeah
I
it's
also
decent.
have good taste in food.
Yeah, it's decent. So nose to tail eating is something that has evolved. Clean eating defines nose to tail eating as using every part of the animal as a food source. Yes, every part. Heads, shoulders, knees and toes.
Toes, heads, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Yeah, and plus all the organs. Today, many countries still practice this concept because nose to tail eating is a cost-efficient, sustainable, and ecological sound. Yeah, in back in the day when you were a butcher and you only got so many things of so many stuffs, you're like, I got to use everything. So you figured out a way to make everything into something, right? Anuses,
Well, you'd
hooves.
have the rich people get the prime cuts.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And it went down
Then
the
you
hill.
get the
Down,
middle class people get
Yeah,
the general
exactly.
cuts, and
And-
then you
yeah.
get the poor people get the offal.
yeah, exactly.
They would get
exactly.
the offal and the giblets and the bones, and they would be able to
Right.
make bone broth and stock and soups and things like
Yeah.
that and stretch
Okay, I got
meat.
two
So
words.
these icky bits, like the intestines, the stomach, the kidneys, things like
Yeah.
that,
Okay,
I got
so
two words for
right-
you.
able for people to actually eat meat or have a meat taste to their food that were poorer. Like,
Yes, yeah.
And
Okay,
now
don't
that
waste anything. If the animals had to fucking die for you to eat it, it makes sense to
use it all.
every part.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Like in the Native American culture, you use everything. Anyways,
If you ever bought a Dinty Moore meal, it's basically just the anuses and ankles of fucking
Oh.
whatever.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
You talking about the stew,
Real
stew
beef.
meat?
Go ahead.
You talking about the
Go ahead.
stews?
Go ahead,
Yeah.
I
Widows.
have had
Widows,
a
hold on.
McDonald's
hold up.
chicken
Hold up.
nuggets, and I tend to ask for the chicken assholes without the cobra venom.
Right. There you
There
go.
we
There you go.
Nuggets.
Okay, go ahead, Widows.
I was about to say, I got two words for you: potted meat.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So anyways,
Nate.
Scrapple, isn't Scrapple
Sorry,
the leftovers like that too?
Yeah, stuff like
Yeah.
that. So, while it was undoubtedly a philosophy of our forefathers and the early Americans embraced, as the country grew, so did its pickiness regarding food. Suddenly, only the parts of the chicken worth eating were the breast, thighs, wings, and legs. And why would we eat a cow's liver if we didn't have to? Granted, plenty of people still enjoy things like liver, tongue, heart, and the innards, also known as offal. Okay, but they are the exceptions, not always the rule. I love fucking cow tongue tacos. Lingua tacos are fucking amazing.
They are wonderful.
Anyways, yeah, over the
Like
past
in the UK, there are like steak and kidney pies sold everywhere.
yeah. Well, here
Like-
okay. So really quick. We were at a Mexican restaurant in Aurora, Colorado, and we were asking for lingua, and they're like, "Oh, we're out of that." And so we're like, "Okay, well, what's the next kind of like soft meat that's like that like we don't want beef or chicken, like what's kind of the other?" And the lady's like, "I don't know." And the chef comes out, and we ask him, and he's like, "Oh, I have something." And he said some weird ass word that none of us had ever heard before, and like I grew up around Mexico, and I knew kind of like most of the lingo for most of the different types of food. Growing up around my friends' families that made the like exotic weird shit. So we were like, okay, sure, whatever. You make whatever you're gonna do. And they bring it out and we start eating it. And like it's kind of like tongue, but it's like a little bit different. And then after we're done, like we start like trying to like look up what the fuck it is, and the closest translation we could find was pig vagina. So, to the best of our knowledge, we may have eaten pig vagina tacos.
Have you ever had menudo?
Yeah, menudo. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's
it's a stomach and other things. Yeah.
It's good.
It's good.
It's just a lot of spices for all of the wrong reasons.
I got it.
Yeah. There's a handful of dishes that I ate at my friend's family's house that they were about ready to tell me what I did, and I said no, just don't tell me until I'm done. And then afterward they're like, oh, it had like weird ass parts of weird ass things, and you're like, cool, it tasted good, I don't give a flying fuck what it was, just don't tell me while I'm eating it because I can't fucking eat it. Just
it's
like this
head cheese is not cheese.
yeah just like and speaking of the devil, just like Mexican menudo, including tripe, the cow's stomach lining, and the French pate is just liver based. And I had that in when we went to Germany, we had a pate that was a goose liver pate was the version of that we had.
What's that called?
I like fried chicken livers myself.
So things like that. So because of the authentic Scottish haggis dish, since 1971, due to one particular ingredient, it's been illegal in the U.S. of the A's and in the Americas, which is the lungs. So according to Britannica, haggis is a traditional Scottish dish. It is a savory pudding made with a mixture of sheep liver, heart, lungs, beef or mutton suet. Okay. Oatmeal and other spices. Sorry. It is put into sheep's stomach, boiled before it is served. It looks about as appealing as it sounds. It does look like somebody puked it up and they boiled it and then they're serving it to you. But it is fucking amazing and it does taste good.
A lot of people expect it to be like a solid thing. It's very like
it's a soupy thing.
It looks grainy, like rice or couscous.
Okay.
Like nut roast, something like that sort of visual.
Yeah. So it says it's served with mashed potatoes and yellow turnips. It's an important part of Scottish cuisine, definitely. But since 1971, the American Scots have endured their haggis without lungs. So the USDA deemed the animal lungs the foodborne illness risk that will not let it be here traditionally. You can have it sent here. I have a can of
animals.
I have a can of haggis sitting over here that was sent to me a while ago that I haven't eaten, but I have tried it, especially when I was in the Europes. So it doesn't exist in the United States. You can order online and find it in specialty shops, but you won't find the lung on the ingredients, nor can you get it imported from the UK. Although, never mind, I won't say. I have real haggis in a can with me, but it's without the organ or the texture is wrong, and the lungs create the lightness in the dish, per the BBC. Of course, some people take the matter into their own hands and butcher animals to use whatever part they need. Yes, when it comes to tradition, people will go to great lengths to honor their heritage. So yeah, once again, you're usually gonna eat like the whole thingy, my bobber. If
you want to celebrate your Irish or Scottish heritage, I mean, Jesus Christ, just put on a kilt.
Just huck that fucking cow or sheep or whatever into a wood chipper and call it a day.
Right. I mean,
throw on the grill.
Right. Throw on a kilt, throw a cow around, and fucking get to cooking. I mean,
well, that's kind of how some of these things were. You took the worst parts of multiple animals sometimes, and you mince them up, or you cut them up, or you ground them up, and then you put them into thingy-mabobber, you know what I'm saying? And they had a soup out of it or something that was something that a cake or a thing, congealed it or put it together, or, there's, once again, if you were in medieval times and you were a butcher, what the fuck would you do to make shit? Anything. You would totally make everything out of everything. I mean, if I can get this to work, shit, I'm gonna fucking do it. You know how many times that we found, speaking of the devil of us being in the Halloween season, you know how many times they used humans? Like there were street vendors in Europe. I don't remember exactly where, but this one dude, he kept fucking taking prostitutes and killing them and then cutting them up and then using them in hot dogs that he sold at his street cart. I mean, use whatever you can, you know what I'm saying? All right.
God damn.
I mean, speaking of medieval times, the reason like cow, pig, and like sheep and chicken are the animal, and then you have beef, pork, and poultry is because the peasants had the animal, and then the aristocracy ate the meat. So they didn't want to say, oh, it's cow. They'd say it's beef, or it's pork or something.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
use different wording for the different. Yeah, exactly. They said this is this one. This was also other things. It's just the wording was. It sounds fancy, like a steak. You can eat things that look like a steak, but you call a steak this because it's the fancy word for that piece of meat, or the way you do it, or I mean, you can get so many things from so many things, in the way that you chop it up, the way you cook it, the way that you handle it before, the way you tenderize it, all the other fun things make it be different words as well. So there's so many words in between things for different things.
Harry Warp says we're wrong.
About what?
You're all wrong.
We're wrong. Beef comes from the French bouffe, or I don't know how to pronounce that because, the French just disregard letters.
This is America.
Mutton. I thought mutton was just like it's just like it's just meat, something like that.
Mutton is an older sheep. Lamb is the baby.
So it's just the older sheep.
I'm gonna have to kill some baby animals and find out what they call themselves. When I put them on the grill.
Hey, hold on. Ask their pronouns before you kill them. And then
Lizard's going to start Noah's Ark 2.0.
Yeah. What do you call yourself?
You say just like beef.
Okay, Harry.
Okay. All right. Spell Wiseau. There you go. Fuck the French.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck the French language, not the people. I mean,
I mean, isn't that just Harry? Isn't that just technically semantics of what Lizard said? The Anglo-Saxons were the poor people, and the invading Normans were the rich lords.
Yeah,
isn't that just semantics at this point?
A little bit.
Yeah, totally. Mango, do you have a gross video that you want to show us before we get out of here?
Of course she does.
Hold, please.
Of course.
Why?
I think
why did you do that? Why did you do that?
I did not feel like we grossed us out enough for tonight. I thought I did my job, but I did not do it.
I think it was hold on, let me plug in my big hard drive.
The big hard drive's already plugged in. Thank you very much.
Well, then I'll go ahead and say that tomorrow evening everyone can be grossed out all they want, because I've been searching the depths of hell for more Senior Cobes, especially for the Halloween episode. I'm saving the unholiest of the unholy for that night.
I think we've got a drink.
That's So that's what I was about ready to ask there, Schizomaroonie. If for all the people that don't know, what we've been doing is for $5, I've been swigging vodka, but I don't have any right now. But if you did send something, I will go get another beer and I'll chug most of it, or we'll figure it out. There, Skits. We'll figure it out, Skits. But anyways.
If somebody sends Slim $5, I will open up a new beer and chug the entire thing. How about that?
Oh, cheese
I want to
and
see you
rice.
shotgun one.
I would, but that's not the okay. Open containers do not belong around electronics. That's not the type of open container I will have around my electronics. Because especially since I have a stream tonight, so I can't just go buy it.
Is it really an open container?
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, like I have an open container, but okay, I'm not gonna stab a hole into this and then I got a keyboard, my phone.
No, we're not asking you to do it that way. I would love one of these days. You need to do that for a short. Go outside and go do that. We would love to see you get all wet and nasty and dirty, and my sexy thoughts are coming up. I mean, what did I say out loud? Anyways, we'll do that another time. But right now, I mean, you can just.
That's why Lizard likes to take his shirt off. Slim pays him.
I know. Yeah, exactly.
It's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Slim pays me, and I'm just like, all right, I guess I'll take my shirt off. I'm just walking around my house, you know, I'm cooking up a grilled cheese, and then all of a sudden my PayPal goes off, and I'm like, all right, I guess I'll take my shirt off. Send him a picture, and he's like, yeah, that's what I pay you for.
Exactly.
Ox is banned.
Yes, Ox is banned. But see, the mole people pay me money to pay you money to take your shirt off, so I can get more evidence of you being more nude, so we can use it against you for the wars of 2039.
Look,
but anyways,
we're all just trading the same $5 bill.
Yeah, exactly. It's just we're also just like in Beavis and Butthead when they get the chocolates and both of them keep like passing the money back and forth. They're like, I'll pay you for a candy bar. I'll pay you for one. They go, yeah, never mind.
Hey, Slim, can we get a Beavis and Butthead? You're stupid, real quick.
Oh yeah, of course.
You're stupid. Yeah.
Awesome. Did we show security monitor Lizard the beets and rice? We did, huh?
Yes. Yeah. And I have a video in the chat.
Yeah,
also,
definitely.
You gotta check your PayPal, I guess.
Yeah. So, give me just a millisecond to grab another beer, and then I may grab a shot of tequila. We'll see.
Be sure to adjust your camera or turn it off before you go. We don't need a second incident tonight.
You mean which was funny because Mango, I didn't actually have us on, so the stream didn't see, but you all saw. So I'm gonna do something for all of you. So here we go.
Get to see. Woo!
Whoa!
Damn
it! He likes cutting it close, folks.
Oh, there's nothing close about the last one, but I'm just.
I like how we now know his green screen is a circle.
Yeah,
it's more of an oval, really.
Awesome.
It's more of a portal to the bar.
Directly to Lizard's house.
Look, they have to exchange that $5 bill somehow.
I know that. I mean, it's just a question of who. I guess it's a question of whose turn.
Skits has almost got more than my $5 worth. All right,
I'm good with that camera angle.
Skits, what do you want? Do you want the wild berry or the blueberry?
Open them both and just hold and just down them both. Do a Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Anybody got duct tape?
Oh, cheese and rice. Okay. Remember,
I got a stream.
Harry wants to know what the rest of your flag says. Don't what?
Okay, so this is like the best thing that I've ever been given in my life, because one of the things that I constantly say to my kid and to people is, could you don't? So it is a derpy ass snake, and it says, could you don't?
Could you don't?
Nice.
Love that flag.
It's perfect. It's absolutely fucking perfect. I love this thing.
Okay, so here we blow with this insanity.
Oh God.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
It's
I know. I
it's
told
the
you we're gonna
wiener
gross you
ramen
out.
Guy.
So before we do that, sorry, we're gonna do something, right? I forgot what we were doing.
All right, did old boy pay you yet?
Yeah, no, he definitely paid.
All right.
He usually pays more than he should. So
whenever you're ready, we can cheers.
Cheers, bros, salute,
All right,
bros, all of the above, whatever.
Let's do it.
3.
Drink.
Okay.
I'm waiting to see some like trickle out of the corner of his mouth.
Oh, that was really cold.
I bet. Nice.
Fucking JC. That was so cold. I just picked these up, so yeah, there you go, Skits. Oh,
Thank you,
blueberries
Skits.
in my belly. Thank you. Yeah, and thank you for donating to Slim.
Oh shit. You may be screwed, Lizard. He may have done it twice.
Oh no, man.
Oh yes.
All right, give me a minute.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll do it. I'll do it after the video. How about that?
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, no, totally. For sure.
L'chaim.
And yeah.
Mazel tov and stuff.
Exactly.
Okay, if he did it again, god damn it.
Okay, so anyways, there was a Antarctic scientist who left a bottle of vodka outside. When he drank it, he got frostbite down his throat. I would like to see the citations for that.
Yeah, citation needed. Also, what a bitch.
And yeah, and like, yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Anyways, so let's blow on with this thingy-mabobber.
Don't you do that, Skits. If you want me to, I have a stream later.
No, let's not do that to him right as of now. Unfortunately, I didn't. I had a show last night in Denver, so I took the day off and I stayed home all day. I didn't go out, so I didn't get more vodka, unfortunately. So tomorrow stream we'll be doing shots again for $5, and that stuff. So, anyways, let's blow on with this.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Interesting person, because I'm not 100% sure I know who this is.
Okay, guys.
Chili cheese
Cooking
Ramon
with the Sterna Man. And today I'm using my new tripod so that I don't have to constantly be holding the camera.
At least you won't get a cramp.
Today we're going to be making some ramen noodle, chili cheese.
Thank you,
hot dog
Skits.
wings.
Thank you.
All right, first thing we need to do before we even break out the ramen.
I'll butt chug it in a minute.
I'll do another one on my own stream for you, Skits.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna get shit-faced right off the bat.
I need to put 2 cups of water into this pot here.
Okay, 2 cups of water.
Okay, here's one.
That thing is disgusting. Holy shit. Wash it. Oh my god. Oh.
We don't need that much water because we're going to break the noodles
Isn't
down.
this guy meant to be British?
2 cups. We're going to go ahead and let this come to a boil here. Okay.
That's what it looked like to me.
No, that's the 1 cup measure, and he only needs 2 cups apparently, but he normally uses like 2 packs of ramen at a time.
Okay.
So let's see how. Oh, yeah, let's see how many he uses.
We'll see that, or is it backwards?
Like, seriously,
It's
isn't
only
this guy meant
backwards.
to be British?
Ramen noodles.
I forget.
No.
12 packs of ramen.
Okay.
He is
This guy
definitely
is
American.
the newer one that I found. He is the Sterna Man. The last time we watched him make poor man spaghetti with nacho cheese sauce and ramen and Vienna sausages.
Oh, god damn it.
We're gonna smush them down here, so we do.
I mean, that definitely sounds better than
down,
mac and cheese with
we're gonna
buttermilk ranch.
hold it to the surface there and apply pressure until the noodles are all smashed up.
Why?
No, we're gonna
Why?
make both of them.
Why?
Because he can't utilize a long, drainy noodle. Like, this is what I do for Spawn. So she doesn't have to try and like twirl up long noodles or have it dripping all down her face and her clothes.
You made it long last time though, so
Okay.
This was like for a fucking baby.
Okay, the only reason why I break mine into 4 different pieces is because I am traumatized with PTSD the first time I tried to eat after getting my tongue split. I tried to eat spaghetti that my housemate had made for us, and half of it got caught around my tongue. Yeah, it got caught around my tongue, one part of my tongue, and I swallowed, and I started choking myself out, and I literally had to grab the spaghetti out of my throat and pull it out. So
I've had to
after
do that a few times with my tongue piercing.
Yeah. So I cut it up only because I have a different thing in my mouth. He does. You do not need to be breaking up your ramen to be making it.
I do that.
Okay,
I like
so
that.
Okay, sure, you can. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but like.
Widow's
No,
son likes being
essentially,
wrong.
you're saying you shouldn't.
I mean,
Communist, 100% gets credit. Totally agree.
Yes, I do. No,
but see, the weird thing is though, the last time he cooked with ramen, when he made the poor man spaghetti, he cooked it long. Now he's crushing it up so he can use less water, according to him. He wants to utilize the water,
That's not
how water
hold on.
works.
Hold on. Here we have this.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Yes, thank you.
Exactly. So.
Okay,
All right.
so when you crush it, you're able to spread it out more evenly, right? All of it's covered in water, whereas when it's one solid brick, especially if using 2, depending on the size of the pan, it's going to be 2 stacked on top of each other. So it's going to need more water to cover all of it.
You're supposed
So
to
he's
use
probably
2
got a
cups
pan
of
that
water
is
for a purpose.
the wrong size.
But hold on. Isn't it supposed to be boiling water? So it's already boiling at the point in time when you put it in there. So it being different. Okay. There, it would be a difference between it being a full mass and to being a broken up mass, and it would change the temperature a little bit. But I don't know if it would be that much.
No, but I mean, if he's not got the right size pan, then he's going to have to fill it up.
Sure. Okay. Sure. I get what you're saying.
But that's not something he needs to be saying as a cooking instruction. He just needs to say, I've not got a pan the right size, so this is what I'm going to do, right?
But it's just like hearsay saying that this gentleman takes a bath.
True.
I think it's pretty amazing how deep of a discussion the physics of cooking a 25-cent pack of ramen.
Hey, noodles are very important to me, okay?
Yeah. A lot of us still eat that as a main part of our diet. Never mind. Let's go. Let's keep going.
I think the thing I'm most amazed about is the fact that he has a wife and kids.
I'm scared about that, actually. That scares me, you know.
All right, here's one. I'm gonna.
Did he cut it open with scissors?
Yep.
We're gonna do the same thing for the other one here.
Ramen was almost as good as cigarettes in jail.
Friendly reminder that the reason each packet of ramen requires 2 cups of water is so that you have enough room and space for the noodles to cook and move.
Yeah, totally.
And yeah.
So he's undoubling the size or whatever, right? He's just minimizing.
He's using
like
2 cups of water for 2 packs of ramen because they're crushed, so he can.
of boiling water, and that's the other thing is people
our
forget.
pot is
You need to boil
boiling,
your water
so we're gonna
first.
put the
Also, like,
He's doing it right though.
is it wasting water though? Because if he uses the extra water, if he uses any extra water, it will just be like ramen and a broth.
Well,
it's supposed to be ramen and a broth though. Like the way that it's designed, so when you cook it, the noodles have all the space to be able to move around. They're able to like rotate properly within the water and cook all the way through.
Within the water.
And then you add in the broth at the end, well, the seasoning packet at the end, and you can either eat it with the broth or without the broth. Typically it goes with the broth.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be wasting any water because you would be using the water. Only if you throw it away would it be wasting. So just don't throw it away.
The issue here is that he is using half the amount of water supposed to.
Yeah, but that's because he says he doesn't want to waste the water.
He wants to utilize water. He doesn't need it, but the noodles aren't going to cook properly. Like he could.
And what we're all getting at though is drink the fucking water with it. You're supposed to drink the broth with it. Like that's part of the whole thing.
The logic makes no logic.
I like my noodles with a little crunch.
You can totally cook them that way. I love them as fucking like as cooked as possible, as fat as possible.
You are a fucking lizard.
Soaked in as possible.
Does it remind you of crunchy, crittery bugs?
Yes, and bones.
Does it remind you of your cockroach milk?
See,
I was bones of the detestable is what it reminds me of.
See,
Luckily,
I was
you
going.
guys haven't reached that point yet.
Well, see, I was going to go the opposite way. I was going to go the opposite way and say I like them when they're completely waterlogged, so it reminds me of dead flesh that I left in the river. But we'll talk about that later. Anyways, let's keep going.
I like mine with lots of water and then an egg yolk.
I'm gonna take
there's so many things that you can do to add to fucking ramen and make them into these like wonderful dishes
that can't suck chicken.
Oh my god, but he's putting the fucking wieners in there. Oh my god, I never fucking thought.
I was about to say, is that a wiener?
Ah, god damn it. You can add so many other types of meat and other vegetables and other things into this to make it a fucking like amazing dish. But I don't.
I put Wagyu beef in my fucking ramen.
But they're already cooked. Like watch the parts
We're gonna
of.
just let them cook for 3 minutes, and while they're cooking,
Look at this hot dog. Watch.
He's here.
It's already fucking cooked. It's already got the lines in it, and then he
grilled it and pulled it from the fridge.
Yeah, and then
So that's going to be like rock solid.
That's what I'm saying. Well, okay, sure, maybe it's not Lizard, but he still pulled it from the fridge. Like, what else are you gonna do to this to make it fucking work, bro? Because like, why
It's
would you
been
put
cooked. It's got the grill marks in it, hasn't it?
Yeah, totally. Especially only on one side. Only on one side.
Well, he put it on a rack. I think he put him on a rack in the oven.
In the oven, so it's not grill. Okay, I get what
if it
you're
were
saying.
grilled, there would be chars. You know, like the char. I hate everything about that wiener.
Ox says could be shelf marks.
But it's on both sides. If it was on one side, it would be shelf. It might be shelf marks, but then he's not wrapped it well in the tin foil. So
I don't know, but this is horribly wrong. No matter which way you fucking
Please get this man's wiener out of my face.
yeah.
I'm all for utilizing everything and using leftovers and all that kind of shit, right? Like, don't waste if you cannot. But there's a limit. There's a hard limit.
Well, certain things go in certain things. That's how that works.
Cut these
Like, don't
these
put
weenies
wieners in. I don't know. I don't know, man.
It's a little bite
Is this
size.
knife is sharp?
It sounds like it is. It seems like
So
he
this is
semi
what the
knows how to
weenies
cut,
look
but
like. Chopped up there.
okay, chopped up weenies.
And
Stop touching shit that makes noise.
He's Hormel chili.
can of Hormel chili.
Oh god, of
Fucking
course.
called it.
Of course.
Yeah.
We know what it looks like. We don't got to show us the inside of the can, douche.
The I gotta comment on the fact that this guy's upper body strength is just so lacking.
Well, of course. Look, he doesn't exercise.
Right, but he was barely able to crush ramen. That can was a
cheddar
struggle.
cheese.
And then, of course, he uses this kind of cheddar cheese.
I don't think I'm going to use all of the cheese here.
Yeah, you know, please don't.
Let me go ahead and
use
take care
any
of
of
some
it.
trash here.
Like
Ramen and cheddar cheese
Throw it
that
in.
doesn't. Ramen and cheddar cheese that does not fucking work, bro. And then chili. God damn it, chili and this type of cheese don't fucking go with ramen and or wieners. Like, you can do, if you took away the ramen, you would have a good dish. Chili cheese and wieners. There you go, bro. You have a fucking chili cheese dog. There's a fucking dish.
Mhm.
Why did you add the fucking motherfucking ramen? If you would have not added
chicken ramen too.
I don't think you could add the chili and or the cheese to make a ramen wiener. Ramen wieners almost sounds good. Almost. Right? You just put in the seasoning and you had like an already cooked wiener and you put it in a ramen. I guess it could kind of work, but these other two ingredients don't go with that type of dish.
What's
Ramen
that
wiener sounds
American
like an
single
insult.
slices of cheese?
Oh, the Kraft,
Kraft single.
American cheese. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kraft singles.
Ah,
American
that's not cheese. That's fucking rubber.
It's plastic. No, it's fucking plastic.
Yeah.
Look,
okay.
I will
There's a
sit
reason
there
it's
and
called cheese product.
Mhm,
Yeah, no,
exactly.
totally.
I will eat Kraft singles all day, every day.
Sure.
However, comma space, they're not cheese.
They're
Yeah, exactly.
It's salty.
I'm
it's like
on the same
Velveeta.
page
It's
with
all
you.
salt.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
eat them, but they're not fucking healthy. Like I'm
Mhm.
not like I'm promoting them as like not good. And
No.
once again, what we promote is don't do what I do, but do what I say. Isn't that the thing?
Yeah. Do what I say, not as I do. Mhm.
Yeah, there we go.
We're not good examples. Don't follow
Yeah,
us.
no, don't follow us, but listen to our like knowledge. I'll tell you the right thing maybe to do, but
We still got about 1:10 on the noodles. So
a minute and 10 seconds on the noodles. He only didn't what? Never mind.
3 minutes.
Never mind.
Oh no, see,
That's
he's
not
responsible. He sets a timer that sits on the side of his fridge, so he knows exactly when 3 minutes is.
The timer he's using is from the microwave, which is actually pretty industrious, I must say.
But anyways,
confused,
that is not long enough to fucking cook those noodles, right? Two bags of those noodles in
You'd be
2 cups of
surprised
water.
when they're crunched up small enough. They do
Oh,
cook
maybe,
tiny.
Right. And generally, those ramen
maybe.
packets will tell you 3 minutes anyway.
See, I just throw it at the wall.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he put 2.
see if it sticks, right.
But he did 2 packets in 2.
He did 2.
In
With-
2
with 1
cups.
cup of water. Okay,
It was
I got
2.
you. 2 cups.
So
Okay.
that's why I'm saying, would it be a little bit more unless he has like a fucking hardcore microwave? But I could be wrong, although I've like microwaved that shit a gazillion and a half times and made really awesome Asian dishes or those type of dishes with those noodles.
Mhm.
But I could be wrong. Maybe they will be completely done, or they can be exactly like Lizard said in their crunchy.
See, I imagine a hardcore microwave just cooks my food with hellfire, and then when the beeper goes off, it's just death metal.
It goes,
That
fuck
would be
yeah!
sweet.
We're done! You know, like that. America, fuck yeah.
When I was younger, my mom and dad remodeled their kitchen. My mom would microwave the meat. And I swore up and down I would never do that when I got a microwave for myself. It was nasty.
No, I've heard microwave
you
bacon
don't microwave
tastes good.
meat.
However, comma space, I have never microwaved meat.
You can microwave bacon. You just have to be careful because it will
Oh,
cook
God
it too
damn it.
much
It's-
quickly.
yeah.
You have to be very
I
careful.
actually grew up on microwaved bacon. My mum would only
Mhm.
ever microwave it, and we had this little plastic tray that
Mhm.
would get all the fat to drip off of the bacon
Right.
and collect. So it actually ended up being a bit healthier, apparently. I don't know. My mum was health obsessed, weight obsessed, all this shit.
Mhm.
But there was
I cook mine in the oven,
wives'
actually.
tales in a lot of that, so it
I quite
seemed
liked
healthy.
it. I
But
don't.
it did. Yeah.
It's not much of a difference.
No.
So
best way to cook bacon's in cast iron.
Yeah. I cook mine in the
So
oven,
it
though.
works out. If you like your
Like 20
bacon
minutes.
soft,
Mm-hmm.
2-3 rashers, 3 minutes in the microwave maximum.
Mm-hmm.
If you like it crunchier, 4 minutes in the microwave.
The best way to cook bacon is on the pig
American
itself.
bacon is
Never
thinner.
mind.
No, it's going to be
Anyways.
so much
You can
shorter.
buy thick. You can buy thick cup bacon too. So it depends on the thickness and everything.
Yeah,
So really
American
quick-
bacon is our streaky bacon. Like that's not normal for us.
Yeah. So really quick, Ox. So if one is not Asian, how does one cook Asian? You have to get an Asian and you have to cut him up and then cook him. And that's how you can cook an Asian if you're not. Never mind. Let's keep going.
We
These
don't
guys
don't
tend to be
cook
very
Asian
lean.
people.
In Minecraft, hold on. I have to do this. Hold on, I have this. So
Make sure you have plenty of teriyaki sauce on hand
in
and
Minecraft,
soy sauce.
we have our warning in the corner. In Minecraft is what we're talking about,
Mary
not in
Lee.
real life. And hey, Mary. So yeah. Anyways, let's keep blowing on with this gentleman doing an atrocity to 2 different dishes, and I don't want to like claim that either one is from any place, but yeah, definitely 2 dishes are being lobotomized in this video for sure.
Well, I think the hot dogs were already lobotomized when they were made. I'm just saying.
Okay. There you go. Y'all saw that, right?
Sadly.
I think y'all saw that.
I didn't want to.
I think y'all saw that, didn't y'all?
Sure.
Okay, hold on. Mary is asking, what is ramen? What is it called? It's called pot noodles.
No, she's asking what is Ramon. It's
Ramon.
ramen with a flair.
Ramen. Yeah,
Ramones?
okay, sorry.
It's called I Want to Be
Ramones-
Sedated. Look the song up.
Ramones is a 1980s band.
Yeah. No, it's Razor Ramon.
It's ramen with a flair of illiteracy.
Hey yo.
Oh! Mary Lee says more pickles, bitch.
Oh, more pickles
shit.
now, bitch. Command. It's a command.
So, the
Damn. I mean, how many is that? It's one. That's
I
what, 5 or 6 exclamation points, man.
At least
she wants
at
them
least.
now.
Yeah.
She wants them yesterday.
I have.
We'll see.
Let's see.
Get on them goddamn pickles.
Yeah, Merrily.
I have 3 jars of spicy pickles that are not spoken for.
Okay.
So, anybody that wants some, let me think.
Yep.
Let me double check that. I'll say at least
big
I have
hard dill pickles.
2 jars of big hard dill spicy pickles that are not spoken for.
Yeah, see
So,
now.
Exactly.
If you want them now, if you want them right meow, let me know and I'll send them out. I'll send everything out when what's his face, Skits and Ms. Rain Seattle's pickles go out. Because I gotta do that here in the next few days. Also, I bought a sweater for Sasha, and she looks absolutely adorable in it, but it's a little too small, so I have to return that. And it's all in the same place.
All right, meow.
So getting right meow on. Let's keep going with the video.
You know why I pulled you over, meow?
Meow.
Am I saying meow?
Am I saying meow?
That's what the car sound like as they go past.
Meow. Milk from a saucer.
Actually, I wonder if I can move.
That's how a tripod works, bitch.
You
can move shit. You fucking twat.
See what I'm gonna do to the noodles.
The only thing that I hate is like I'm still looking up your fucking nose, bro. Like you need to put the camera.
Gigantor. He looks so huge. Well, he's tall though. I think.
And as you can see,
Maybe
most of the water is already drained
dude,
into
don't
the
fog
noodles.
up your camera.
See? Yeah.
I hate the fact that
Steam.
everything's at like a 45-degree angle.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Pickled peas, pickled eggs, pickled sausages, and sauerkraut. Ooh, ox. Get with me.
Sauerkraut.
We'll do sauerkraut
Right there, you
because
see
I
it?
love some sauerkraut.
We're gonna go ahead and
Excuse me.
look like
You
there.
heard
We're gonna
me.
go ahead and drain what little bit of water there is.
It has
Do
a
I have to
little bit
repeat
of.
myself, meow?
Wait,
Yes.
wait. Listen, he says with all the little bit of water that is still
all
in
the
there
little
right
water
now.
there is, he's gonna drain them.
Yeah, let's go with that.
So treating the cooked noodles like you're making mac and cheese out of the box. So you gotta drain the water.
We're gonna go ahead and drain what little bit of water there is.
That's not what you do. You don't do that.
There was
That's
not
not
his
what
dish,
ramen
you
is.
do.
But
there
that's
wasn't
not
that
what
much
ramen...
water at all. It like all of the water like absorbed into the noodles.
I get it if you do not like water in your that dish, but it's supposed to be as a soup kind of thingy, right?
Yeah.
It's supposed to
Yeah.
be.
Pot.
That's how
I want some pho now. Damn it.
Yeah, me too.
Can of chili.
Hey, Ollie, man.
Goes into the noodles.
And now he's putting fucking
cold. All of that is just gonna make the noodles cold.
Yep.
Yeah. Why didn't you heat that up at all, or why was? Yeah, no, it's so redonkulous.
Hey, Ollie.
And then now you're gonna put this type of cheese on top.
Can we get some Doritos in it?
I know.
How about pickles? Pickles.
Eggs.
Butter. Eggs.
Butter. Pickles.
You can't forget about the.
I really like his watch though.
Yeah. That's the only cool thing about this whole thing is his watch.
Why didn't you put that in
with the noodles before and mix? Oh my god! And mix the noodles with it
because it has to be. It has to be like boiled. It has to be boiled into the noodles. The only hold on. The only way for the noodles to get any kind of like flavoring is to be cooked with whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So him putting on things later and not cooking them with it is making it so there's gonna not be your palate. The taste is not gonna go together properly.
Whatever you're basically gonna eat whatever flavor is in that dish is gonna. That's what the noodles are gonna taste like.
Yeah, but
so the noodles are irrelevant in that dish.
Exactly, they're gonna taste like nothing, and you're just eating it for texture, I guess, maybe.
Bye, Mary.
No, that's a whole reason. Okay, Mary, we'll see you later. That's a whole reason why you're cooking. Why you make a soup is to get everything to get the flavoring of it. Like, let's say you're making an Italian soup or whatever. I don't know, with those weird like chicken noodle soup. Let's go with that.
Okay.
With not just any like the bigger noodles or different types of noodles, right? You're going to cook all that together with it inside of itself to get it to absorb the flavor into the noodles. And then when you eat it, it tastes like one dish. This is going to taste like multiple dishes put together that don't have the same kind of taste palette together. And so it's going to be like, this is what you do to somebody you're trying to torture.
Okay. Hey, you got an idea for your subs now.
Exactly.
There's something I have stuck to for a very, very long time. Never buy an all-in-one. Because when you go for an all-in-one, it's going to do every job half-assed.
Okay, makes sense.
As opposed to buying like multiple. So if you buy like a drill or something that's supposed to like be a drill and a hammer drill and a fucking
hammer drill,
right?
Like all kinds of shit. Just buy all three of them. Buy the drill, buy the hammer, buy the fucking hammer drill.
Well, you could
perfectly fine.
You could make this into two different dishes, and you could eat them in two different ways. That's kind of what you're saying, right there, Lizard? I mean,
exactly.
Like you're not, you don't need to make them one thing. You can make them two or three, and then you eat a little bit of one, maybe a little bit of another, or just have one or the other, or this. Like you're making an optional thing.
Easy way he could have made this work is cook the ramen and then just fucking eat it. That's one.
Yeah, have it as a side dish.
Eat ramen. If you want hot dog, eat hot dog.
Right.
If you want a cheese thing, eat grilled cheese.
We'll see those. Well, hold on. The wiener and chili cheese go together.
Yes,
that's one dish. The ramen and its own seasoning, and you can throw you can do other things with it. You could even do like even a chili cheese sprinkling or something maybe onto that. But those mixtures of those do not go together. And
sorry about that.
And God damn it, let's just keep going. I don't even think prisoners would fucking eat this shit.
I think what you're trying to say is make the ramen, and if you're still hungry and you want the chili, make the chili and put the hot dogs in there, and then plop a little bit of fucking cheese on top, and we'll call it a day. We can all shit ourselves in the morning.
I remember what I was gonna say. You might as well just like put this in a blender and just put it in a douche and just like shove it right up your ass, because that's where exactly it's gonna come out. I mean, you don't even need to taste this shit. It's just gonna come straight out your butt like in 5 minutes.
Why spend the money on the douche when you can just freeze it and then sit on it?
There you go. There you
go.
There you go.
Especially on a hot day.
There you go. You might as well just put
down.
This, for just like the great quote of whoever, if for all this is gonna do for me, I might as well shove it up my ass.
Right.
Okay, let's keep going.
There goes the other one there.
Skits
what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this back on the stove and let this.
Why did you put it on top and then you're not gonna mix it?
It's so done with that.
He's not gonna mix it.
Chicken
He's not. Oh my
flavor.
god.
Did he? Was it chicken flavor he put in there?
Yep.
The chicken ramen.
Mm-hmm.
So he's putting chicken granules literally over chili
and hot dog
and hot dog.
Those flavor. God damn it.
He's just added salt, basically salt to that dish. It was already salty from the chili pan.
There's so much salt in ramen.
And the hot dog.
Let Spawn have a whole packet of that flavoring.
Yeah.
Because it's too much fucking salt. I'd rather do chicken soup with it.
Right.
This guy's heart
Give her
rate
chicken
must be
flavor.
through the fucking roof.
Well, this dish has the cheese, which is salty. You got the canned chili, which is salty. Hot dog, which is salt. You're having salt on salt on salt on salt.
You know whose heart rate that he has probably is Chili's.
His knee pressure. His knee pressure.
Yeah. My blood pressure.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
really
How about you do practice things a couple times before you use your new equipment?
Hold the fucking phone.
Y'all see it there?
He's got a timer
on
his fridge.
Refrigerator. You saw that? Yes. I did too.
And he used the microwave. What are you doing, man?
I think Mango said something about that earlier too. Like, it's ridiculous. And then just look at this abomination of food.
It does not look good at all.
You could not.
Okay, so I will give him benefit of the doubt. I've known many people who have microwaves that they cannot figure the time out, how to program it.
Right.
Sure.
They either have one of those dial ones that getting the exact time is difficult, or they don't know. They have one that they have to do a particular thing like time, blah, 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 or things like that. And they don't figure it out. So they just keep pressing like start. So it adds 30.
Sure.
And so the timers to tell him when to turn the microwave off manually because he doesn't figure the timer out.
Or he wants to time two different dishes.
Only thing I can think of. Or he has really weird OCD.
Yeah.
And Mama said there's two dishes they're trying to.
Could be timing one time, two different dishes at one point or something.
But let's
who knows?
Back to the abomination. Go ahead, Lizard.
I was just gonna say I brought this up at brunch last time. But everybody, just imagine you go on a date and they're like, "Hey, come over, I'll make you dinner."
Mm-hmm.
And this shows up.
Oh my god!
No. I'd walk out.
I would.
That would be scurry for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah,
that doesn't even look good.
No, it doesn't.
No.
And like he's trying to serve this to his wife and children. Just remember that.
Okay, there's multiple people eating this.
That's what I'm saying.
That is a game changer.
Yeah,
that's what you have to remember as well.
Holy shit!
All that salt. Oh my god.
Yeah,
there it is. There's it cooking right there.
Yeah, that's how that works. Cooking, yeah.
Stove, but I'll show y'all what it looks like. Wow.
At least the salt is distributed over 3 people.
That's true.
Yeah.
No one's eating just that one whole pot. You're right.
And he is kind of stirring it somewhat. So I mean, like I thought he was just gonna cook it that way.
Stir it
At
up
least he's
and
adding something to it, but again, that's too much of too much and a mixture of too much. I mean, it's too much.
Pickles.
Pickles.
Okay. This is what. Hold on. Let me take my phone out of here.
No, you had it on the God damn
Y'all
it!
still with me? This is what it looks like right here. You know, see?
Why is there
It looks
so
like
much
shite,
on the
bro.
spoon?
It looks
I'm
like
not gonna put
throw
it in a
up.
bowl this time
With a
because
spoon.
stuff like this, I could just eat this out of the pot. You know, my motto is, why waste a bowl whenever you could just
eggs.
Why dirty up a bowl when you could just eat it out of the pot? You know?
Butter.
And then
don't eat it out of the
eat-
pot,
if
please.
you don't eat it all, then you can put it in a bowl and put it in the
You're
fridge. for next
sharing
time.
that with your
I'm gonna give
family.
y'all guys a
Don't eat
taste
it out
here.
the bowl. Come on.
See it?
Oh God,
That
it looks like.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, it looks like spaghetti, but it's not because it's
Yeah.
fucking ramen. So
I
like
was gonna
that's
say,
what's
may as well
even
have
worse.
just cooked up a pot of spaghetti.
Yeah, you
and
should have
put
used
it
the
over like
right.
a spaghetti sauce or something.
You should have used the right type of fucking
But
noodles. There's
not
the right
a
type of
ramen
noodles.
noodle.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's not the right noodle for this dish. There's other noodles. That you can,
Yeah.
There's like 20 other noodles you could have fucking used for this fucking
Exactly.
dish to make it at least close to being like a semi-Italian dish, right?
Right.
Like I guess it could
A
be,
ziti, a penne, something like that.
yeah,
Something
that
with
would
a
be the
bit.
closest dish, right? Mango would be an Italian-esque dish, even though, right?
Easily.
Yeah,
Easily could have made chili mac with hot dogs.
that's what I'm saying. Exactly, dude. Penny, an actual spaghetti noodle, right? You know, whatever you use. Hair you usually use for more of like I think a milk-based sauce. But anyways, there's so many other pasta noodles that he could have used instead of a ramen.
Correct.
This is the type of guy that would
ramen
buy-
is not made for stuff like that.
And for the same fucking price, you literally can go get fucking pasta noodles. I
Yeah.
mean, sorry, spaghetti noodles at the store for that little itty bitty box for what? $1, $1.99? Or,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
And you have a couple meals out of it too that way.
Yeah, exactly.
They give you a lot
So,
in that little.
so instead of your punk ass fucking using fucking ramen, you literally could have fucking bought like real fucking noodles or
Yep.
noodles that would work in this dish, and you would have impressed us. Instead of us sitting here for 30 to 40 minutes talking shit about you, we literally could have been fucking telling you how cool you were by actually
Right.
doing it right.
This is the type of guy that would buy smooth penne.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
god! So it doesn't hold any
of
sauce
course.
at all. Yep.
and so it's just exactly, dude. It's
Not how
redonkulous.
surface area works, folks.
Yeah, folks.
Please
Okay.
tell me that's not a real thing.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. Hold on. I'll send you an
Smooth
article.
pasta. Yeah.
Smooth penne.
Smooth penne. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
not just fucking tagliatelle?
Yeah.
I don't know, Mango. What is that?
I like the
roti.
rotatelli, the spiral ones. Those are real good 'cause
Tagliatelle is
they
like
hold.
the only is what I'd think about is the right thickness to be penne twisted.
Right.
Yeah, roughly.
Okay.
All right,
Like-
I'll send it to Slim in
Oh my
Discord.
god!
Okay.
Ah!
I know.
I've only worked with like a little bit of the different pastas, but like I even know the difference between certain types of
That's like the
pasta.
fact that you guys have to have jars that say garlic aioli. Aioli is garlic.
Yeah.
Aioli
Oh,
is
those
garlic.
tube
You don't need to
thingies?
say
Okay,
garlic,
yeah,
garlic.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
like
yeah.
koi cup. Koi means cup in Japanese.
Right.
It's
Yeah, it
cup
does,
cup.
doesn't it? Yeah, exactly.
Cup cup. Just say koi.
It means cuck. What? Never mind.
Cuck.
Sorry, that's something else. We'll talk about that.
Something else entirely.
So let's the rest of this is only seconds long. So him trying it,
That's some darn good food right there.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Don't
Let me
fucking
see
lie
the
to us.
cost total.
Okay. He lived as a
Ramen,
bachelor
get that probably for
for
about
the longest fucking time.
Yeah.
And then got some chick pregnant, like on a one-off. I guarantee you.
Probably.
Yeah. But
No. He was in prison, had to make struggle prison meals, right? Because he didn't have a lot of money from the commissary because no one likes him.
Right.
And when he got out of prison, he hooked up with a pre-made family.
Okay.
That definitely could happen.
That is plausible. Mhm.
Yep.
I don't want to know what he went to prison for, but
I know.
Well, we can
I
guess
deliberately
with that
avoided
haircut.
going
With that
there.
haircut, we can guess what he went to prison for. But anyways, he probably has a wife, and I'm only speculating this, and I don't know who you are, gentlemen, but you can prove me wrong if I am wrong. But I'm speculating that his wife may be like a shanny, where she is a land whale that is stuck in the bedroom, and he just is able to feed her whatever. Just so
Or she
can go.
she just gave up after marrying him. I give up.
Yeah.
I gave up on life.
Oh, maybe
she gave up
got a
long
stomach
before
pump.
marrying this guy.
Right.
And like everything gets blended, and then he just does the little
Sure.
and injects it into her stomach.
Or she is not on this earth anymore and is like on the bed or something that he lays next to, and he just pretends to feed her. Like he eats it all and just like never
It'd be
mind.
ironic. He shows her in a future video, and she's like this hot model.
Yeah, that would be great. Oh god, that would be hilarious.
This hot model going, yeah.
Yeah, it's totes. Okay,
Oh my
so
God.
that's pretty
God,
much
it's
the
hot.
rest of this is what I'm guessing. So
I have one more beer I have to chug for skits. Do you
Okay,
want to put
okay.
that nightmare picture I sent you on Discord up?
Of the pasta?
Yeah. Smooth
yeah,
penne.
totally. Yeah, I'll show you what
Mango looks up, she's
this
like,
is.
excuse me?
Smooth penne does not make sense at all.
So here is what smooth penne is.
Okay.
Oh,
The little tubey thingies that are cut like, yeah.
right. I forgot. I got confused. I confused penne and fusilli.
Oh, okay. Well, see, that has a big enough hole that some of the sauce can get down into it, though.
Well, see, normally what you do with that, like I usually use a cheese or a milk sauce, or a white sauce with that, and you let it sit for like a hot minute. And you
those are pretty thick. You got to let them sit for a while.
Slow boil them, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like a slow saute or whatever.
So that smooth penne does make sense, right?
Yeah.
Because
the big hole,
if it's got the ridges on it, the ridges force more sauce to stick to it.
The entire nation of Italy is
the
crying.
smooth one.
Because that is American. That's an American noodle, right?
I have no idea. I don't know, but like
that hasn't. No, that's a bigger chunk.
I can get it. It's gonna have stuff in the middle, but like.
But I know what you're saying. There's nothing supposed to really stick to the outside very well.
Regular penne.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could stuff some beef inside of there with a red sauce, then like I'd totally be down to eat it.
But those
out.
Diameter is like that, and they're like this.
Yeah,
long.
no, I hear you.
It's like the manicottis. You can really put stuff in the manicottis, and then
if you made me a shitload of mini manicottis, and you're like, hey, I made you mini manicottis, I'd be like, wow, you really fucking like me. That takes a lot of time.
That takes effort.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat these fuckers like by the pound for sure.
Yeah. if you stuff any type of pasta for me personally, then I will definitely stuff your pasta later as well.
Of course you will.
Wink, wink, and nudge, nudge. So, anyways, let's start blowing out of here. Let's get to the lizard. When is your stream later?
My stream is at 10 o'clock, and I'm gonna be going over some more of Admiral Six Killer's fucking shitty community posts. He's really dumb, and dude that I guess I went after in PragerU chat was like, hey, sure, I'll show up to your stream, to talk about his anti-vax fucking bullshit.
Oh,
so
shit.
That might happen. I gave him my email. He hasn't responded yet, but the link will be out there for those specific people, and then after a certain amount of time, I'm just gonna be like, you know what, fuck it, I'll bring people on. But it's all gonna be about just idiots, and it's gonna be some politics. So if that's not your thing, tune into the latter half, because that's when we're gonna go over some of the dumbest shit. Hour and 45 minutes right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Mango.
Thank you, Mango.
Yep.
Thank you.
Everybody needs a mango.
Exactly.
Right.
So let's get to the mamas. What do you have coming up next?
Tomorrow's premiere Thursday. I have my What the Hell Karen. I'm also premiering my TikTok that I wasn't able to do on Tuesday because YouTube was being a butthead in processing my video. So
That's right. Okay,
I have two premieres tomorrow.
Okay.
Playlist available in Discords. Just find it. I'll put it up. So
sweet.
There's a few of us that do it.
Yeah, definitely. In the Dissim Accords, look at the video links and things of the creators and stuffs in ours, and that will be posted tomorrow. So follow that, and you just have to click the link for the playlist, and you get to go through the whole playlist. So all the content.
It'll take you from one to the other and just pop you down through. So
yeah, exactly. So it's really painless to watch all these wonderful content creators, and I'm hoping soon I will get back into editing videos again. I want to do little itty bitty ones, just about like 1 or 2 points about different conspiracies, and have funny things in between that are joking on them, kind of like Everett Everson does. But I want to do it a little bit different. But anyways, Widows, what do you have coming up?
Planning on opening the Sanctum tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Just going to kick back, have some good conversation, and of course, Senior Cobes will make an appearance. And planning a Halloween show coming up, because I will be off on Halloween. So if you are around, please come and join us, because that night is going to be. I found one that's particularly unholy, and I'm saving it. Saving it for Halloween night.
Sounds good.
So and Bangu, I would really love for you to be there for this one. I'm sure you've seen it before, but still. And no, we're not going to relive the Cobes meal. I have put a permanent ban on that video for myself, so I'm not tempted to play it, because every time I mention potted meat, I get the finger. So,
how much do people have to donate to you to have you eat a Mountain Dew egg?
Oh God, that sounds gross.
There's not enough money
so
in the
gross.
fucking
Oh
planet.
God damn it! I want to see that so bad.
Wait,
change
my name. Yeah, you.
I don't want my apartment to smell like Mountain Dew and eggs.
Well,
no, dude.
It actually really doesn't smell that bad when you make it. It's just when you eat it that's the issue.
Okay.
And plus, I don't want to get diabetes.
So
okay, that's fair.
Yeah. So
someone who has it, trust me, you don't want it.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Wilbur Brimley, and I have diabetes.
I got diabetes. So speaking of the devil, about Hallows Eve, I am not performing there as of yet, so I should be able to join you, Widows. And what is the reason why I am not trying to book Hallows Eve is because, and why I should not be staying up late is because November 1st through the 9th, I will be on a tour through New Mexico and Arizona and maybe Texas for 9 days. We're doing I think we have 7 gigs so far.
Nice.
So I will be gone for a week and a half or something like that off the YouTubes for doing streams with my normal shows. But I will be posting videos and sharing with everybody and being on the Dissim Accords and showing live streams and other things like that from events and from what we're doing. So stay tuned to all the fun stuff on me touring down there, because this is the best time of the year to be there because it's not 115 degrees.
Yes.
So I can go to New Mexico and Arizona and Texas.
I used to live on the Gulf Coast in Florida, and I can attest November, October are good months.
Florida.
Yeah.
Northwest Florida. I was really close to Kent Hovind at the time. I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Oh God, I wish I would have known that I was
had no
close in
clue.
because but I would have liked to have known that. But anyways,
Yeah.
So Mango, what do you have coming up, or is there anything that you would like to let us know about, or anything like that?
Okay, well, I'm doing some research for a stream that'll probably come next week. I'm going to try and do a puzzle stream Friday morning. But if you want to know if it's going to happen or not, you can keep up with my community tab because I got one of those.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Yeah. Check out the food that she posts because it is
Yeah. I know. I drool every single. I drool every time I see it. So yes, definitely. Okay, so everybody, make sure that how this goes is.
How it is. Fuck me, I guess.
No, hold on. No, hold on. No, hold on. No,
Saving the best for last. Saving the best for
we're
last.
almost there. What I was getting at right before I said Vila was most of the people are down in the description that are the stream pervs, and anybody who's not, go ahead and please post your channel link in the side chat. And Vila, what do you have coming up in the near future? Because I know that you have things planned for sure.
I was gonna go tonight, but then shit happened. And I had to make Spawn's Halloween disco costume from scratch today.
Oh, that's
fucking hand making a dress and outfit and shit, and it was a lot. So, and then you were on. I'm like, oh fuck, thank God,
Yeah,
I don't actually have to do anything. I don't have to. I relax. I'm hopefully next Wednesday doing another gaming thing with the mortuary assistant. Except I'm going to actually try and be more talkative in this one because I was thoroughly confused at the first one.
Yeah, it is confusing when you first play it.
Okay.
And hopefully group games with Phasmo, or if you want to get Friday the 13th Slim, and then
I have it now.
Do a simul stream or something.
Sweet, yeah. If we can get more people to play, if you have the PS4 or have certain PC games, what we're trying to do is we're trying to do more community games. We're trying to get together and make more team games. So there a handful of games we're playing. So go in Queen's Decimal Chords and go to the game VC chat and stuff, and or go into our voice chat or her voice chat, and what we're trying to come up with more things to play together, and especially on stream. It would be amazing if we could get 4 or 5 of us to play a game together and stream it.
And of engagement. Anyone that's watching, if you have any suggestions for multiplayer games,
let us know.
Leave it in the comments because you may know some game that we have no fucking clue exists. I'm sure you do because I don't know shit all about gaming.
Yeah. And or we want to know what you want to see us play as well. So if there's a game that's multiplayer that you want to see us play together, let us know.
A not so expensive game would be good too.
Well, and again, we'll get that figured out.
Too much, yeah.
Because if there is a game that people keep mentioning over and over again, we'll make sure everybody gets that game, that it can be on the platform to play the game, and then we'll make sure. So I don't mind spending a little bit of money to make sure that we can play some things to give you guys more entertainment on whoever's channel. We don't mind. Yes, and exactly.
Of course, you would say strip poker. But if you want to see me naked that bad, find my OnlyFans.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so that's the OnlyFans. We'll be doing that later tonight at midnight, and then no, I'm just kidding. But we will be doing more fun content.
Oh God,
like
I was
that
just
in
thinking
the future.
strip blackjack would be interesting.
Strip blackjack would be great. So, anyways,
quick game.
It would be.
Yeah. So thank you all very much for being here. Everybody, make sure that you go check out everybody else's content and show everybody else love. Go to each other's channel. If you're not noticing that some people are posting videos, go to their channel or go to a video, unclick the bell and click it back for all again to make sure, or unsubscribe and subscribe again. And that helps us all so that the thingy mabobbers sees that we're doing the things and the stuff. Yes. Comment, the algorithm, keep tickling my balls. I mean, my taint. I mean, just do things to get the things to work so that
we do that for fun. We don't, you know.
And so before we get the fuck out of here,
baby oil twister.
And yes, definitely. And or we're gonna be there for lizards. But in Queen's thing, we're probably going to watch a horror movie or a couple of things. We may go over the trial that's going on with the sovereign citizen.
Oh God, that
right
guy!
quick.
I swear to God.
Which one?
Yeah.
Brooks.
Oh, what? Yeah,
Darryl
no.
Brooks.
Daryl Brooks, the guy who. Yeah, no. We've been
he's his
paying
own lawyer, and it's just interesting to
We've
watch
been paying
him.
a lot of attention to it because it's
Yeah.
very, very interesting and weird and
It's so
silly. And
difficult to watch him coming from a
Yeah,
country
yeah,
that
yeah,
doesn't
yeah, yeah.
do the death penalty.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't think it's been done in a few generations, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
And
if he were
I'm
in the
against
UK,
death
they'd
penalty.
probably bring it back.
Yeah, like
probably,
I'm
but
against the
we'll-
death penalty, and yet watching him, I'm like,
What he
just
did.
once.
What he did.
Just this once.
Yeah.
Or let me Tears for Lady Vengeance him.
And the
please.
way he's just for the way he's acting too, like he's like acting like he didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah,
he was
so
caught in the act. There's
Yeah.
no way
there's a
that there's any
okay.
doubt
Sorry.
of his guilt.
Well, hey, Ox, you didn't say grounds.
You didn't say grounds. You got grounds in there too.
Yeah, you have to put
Mhm.
grounds in between those things. Anyways, so if you don't know who we're talking about in the near future, we're gonna do a deep dive on the whole trial, and we're gonna go
my
from
God.
like cuts from beginning and then through it, and we're gonna go to the end. If I'm not gonna go through it,
I don't
Queen's
listen
gonna
to
go
that
through
name.
it, but we
Yeah.
are going to have to go through it because if you have not watched this. Every person who goes through a law school is going to have to learn about this motherfucker
Oh,
and
this is
watch
gonna
this
be
case.
this trial is going to be
tool.
must watch in law schools. I
Yeah,
guarantee
this is a
it.
teaching tool.
Would it be fair to say, would it be fair? Would it be fair to say?
See, I don't consent to that name because
Would
I'm
be
a
fair to
third
say?
party. I'm a
Right,
third party. I'm a third party representing the gentleman with that name. So,
I
Mr. Brooks, I don't go by that name. Who is that? I'm
I
a third party
object. I'm a
representing.
person, not a human.
Right.
Yeah. Wait. Is Wisconsin a person or not? Because I can't be
Right,
sued
who's the
by somebody
plaintiff?
who's not.
Who's the plaintiff?
So where's the plaintiff?
It
Yeah,
can't be the
is
state. They're not a
Wisconsin
person. Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, we got to get
Jesus
out of here for
Christ.
that. And get on. So we'll meet you all in the Distant McCords. Otherwise, we'll meet you in Lizard Stream in just a little while. So thank
Okay,
you all very
guys.
much, and you have a wonderful night.
All
And we'll
right.
see
Bye,
you.
guys. Bye,
there
everybody.
and
Bye.
or tomorrow.
Have a good night.
Tomorrow we do have crazy shite, and tomorrow that is going to be all stuff for the Halloweens. So paranormal activity, demonic possession, stuff like that. So thank you all
Okay.
very much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Take care, folks.
Bye.